until you like start. sound. Yo, what's good, my people? It's your boy Jason Gooner back again with another live match watch along. This time it's a big one, people. The Reggae Boyz are back. Jamaica versus Mexico from the NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. Or should I say, Little Mexico? Because people, believe me, this is going to be a partisan Mexican crowd. So we're going to have to give all the support from the screens. Hopefully there are some Jamaicans in the building and then bring them vuvuzelas and then bring whatever them need to bring to let the boys know we're there and we're supporting them. So listen, people, one match down in the group so far. Venezuela just beat Ecuador 2-1. Ecuador getting the early red card, Valencia, And of course, what does that mean now? What does that mean now for the group? You know, because coming into this, obviously Ecuador would have been slight favorites in a match versus Venezuela. But as it turns out, they were able to overcome the 1-0 deficit. Of course, even after the red card, Ecuador was able to get a goal from Sarmiento, player from Brighton who was on loan at Ipswich, playing with Omari this past season in the championship. And, you know, as the game progressed, Venezuela grew more into the game. The man advantage started to tell, and they were able to get 2 goals in the second half. So, kudos to Venezuela for getting that result. Really, you know, topsy-turvy makes the group very all up in the air now because, you know, when it was 1-1, I was very happy, thinking a point would be perfect for the group and for us. But yeah, Venezuela was able to pull out the win. So big up to everybody that has joined so far. Just remember to like the video, people. That's the only way it's going to get pushed out into the YouTube universe so people can know that we're live and we're going to do a watch along and talk about the game. So first things first, people, the squad's already dropping up. So we're not wasting no time. I'm showing you right away the squads. And anybody who was along with us yesterday would have seen that we did a tactical preview of the game. And I don't know what to think of this, people, because I picked a formation for Jamaica to play. And lo and behold, when I looked at the team sheet just now, of course, this doesn't have to be right, people. The game might start and we'll watch it and we'll say, yo, it's not even what they said it was. But I did predict that we would go into a 3-4-2-1 system. I don't have all the players correct. I had one change in this formation in terms of the personnel for Jamaica. I didn't have Shamar starting. I had Bobby in that position and Karai starting in midfield. So I was pretty close to getting the 11 players correct, and I got the formation spot on if what we see on the screen is to be true. So let me just read through the names, people. So in goal, we have Jamali Waite. That was a discussion that we were having. You know, is it time to give Boyce Clark the shot? You know, is it time to give him a chance to really stake his claim? I figured he would stick with Jamali Waite, more experience, did have some lean games in the last window, definitely some lean moments in the first game, and I thought the second game overall was a tough one for him. So, yeah, he gets the nod in goal again. You know, we've seen him put in good performances before, so hopefully we see more of what we'd seen previous to the last window. In the back line, in the middle, Ethan Pinnock, so happy to see this player back in the lineup. Obviously, everybody would know him from the Premier League, Brentford. A rock at the back, you know, seems to almost like have a magnet on his head when it comes to defending crosses into the box. You know, just a solid player. And I think if this is to be the system that we play with this 3 in the back, I think we're going to see the best of Pinnock today, especially with the 2 players flanking him. On the left side, you have Joel Latiba there, and on the right side, you have Deshaun Bernard. So basically the same, you know, right and left centre-back pairing we saw in the Nations League finals games. So not too surprised there. I think they both offer you that composure playing out from the back. We know that Mexico is going to be pressing like crazy. That is their style. They want to win the ball as quickly as possible. So we're going to need to make sure that the players back there, for one, are technically sound enough to deal with the pressure, and 2, can execute the passes, you know, at a fast clip, because the reaction time and the time on the ball is going to be minimal playing against this Mexican team. Then after that, now we have Dexter Lembikisa on the right wing back and Greg Lee at left wing back or left midfield, depending on how you want to look at it. Both of those players, really and truly, I think most fans would agree and think that these players would be in the lineup. So they are there. Casey Palmer and Bobby De Cordova Reed actually plays right there in midfield. This is something that we've seen the coach go to in games. He'll start out in one of the wide roles, and as the game progresses, you see him venture more and more into the midfield. So I think this is something that you could kind of see coming. At some point, he was going to try to give Bobby a look in that central role. Just a hard-working player. So I don't think, obviously he's not the most physical build, but I do think that he'll give you 100% for the entire time he's on the pitch in that area. And I think his composure on the ball and ability on the ball in tight space is going to help us out as well, trying to beat this press that I'm sure Mexico is going to come with. Casey Palmer, his partner in midfield. I think this is a player that a lot of the Jamaican fan base are kind of waiting for him to have that performance, that standout, breakout performance. Hopefully it can be today. I worry a bit that this role just doesn't suit him the most. And I think we're always going to maybe be wanting a little bit more from him in this type of role. If there's a way that they can, have him play this role and he can somehow unlock some more attacking sides to his game, it will work. But I don't think he'll be able to in this position on the field. So, we'll just have to take what Casey can give us in there. I do think that he is underrated as far as work rate, though. When you look at his duels when he plays for Jamaica, he gets into quite a bit of them and wins a good number of them. I think the knock on him from a lot of the fans sometimes, though, is we want a bit more quality on the ball from him. A bit more incision, a bit more driving runs with the ball. So hopefully we can see some of that today. He hasn't, come to think of it, when I think of Casey Palmer recently playing for Jamaica, I don't know if he has played on a non-Caribbean surface. I know he's played in Jamaica a few times, in Trinidad, recently in Dominica. And typically, you would think that field or stadiums and pitches in the United States are good. But we have heard from a number of players so far that the state of the pitches might not be the best. So, I don't know what to make of that. I don't know what to make of that. I really don't. Then just moving along the midfield, and I'm going to come to the forward to the comments in a minute. I just want to go through the team. Shamar Nicholson and Damari Gray playing, what looks to be like dual number 10s almost. They're a bit narrow in this system on the graphic on the screen. I thought when I was doing the tactical breakdown that would be a good way to counter Mexico's reliance on the overload in the midfield. And I think that those players being there, it gives you the opportunity to maybe form a nice, four right there, a block of four right there with Gray, Nicholson, Palmer, and Reed, where they can, attempt to block off those half spaces that Mexico tend to occupy when they attack. If they're not going down the wings, they are very, very adept at finding those half spaces, and kind of getting turned and running at the back line. So, if we can keep that foursome there compact, I think that will be a good step towards keeping Mexico quieter than we want them to be. And up top, Mikel Antonio, right now for Jamaica, struggling to find his true form, I think. Still doing his work in terms of working, and I've been impressed actually with how much he's been able to play, especially that first game. He played the entire game, and I know a lot of people in the stadium, because I know my dad was there and he was telling me a lot of people were saying, boy, he could come off and everything. But I think for me, the work he was doing, dropping into midfield, trying to hold up the play, connecting the play. Yes, while you want a number 9 to be in the opposition box, finishing chances, he's going to do what the game requires. And in that game, we were being outpossessed a lot in that home game against Dominican Republic. And I thought him dropping into those channels and pockets to receive, well away from the opposition goal, it was needed at the time. And so, I'm not going to knock him for that. No, in a game like today, we're going to be without the ball a lot as well. But I think today would require him to stay a bit closer to Vasquez and Montez in terms of, just being that outlet, because I do think that both of those defenders are going to really have a warm time dealing with Antonio's physicality. If Antonio, which I'm sure he would have been preparing for this Copa, so I'm sure he's in top shape right now in terms of just his physical fitness, getting ready for this tournament. So, I would hope that he's spending more of his time today on that last line. I think that's where he might get some joy today and be able to bring the others into play, winning those duels and getting turned and bringing others into play as they connect with him to the play. So that's the Jamaica 11, people. As I said, my prediction of the formation did come true. That's a 3-4-2-1. Again, we'll have to wait and see what the graphic will say or what the team will look like when the game starts. But feeling great about being able to predict the lineup. That's a good thing. I think it's a good one. I think it's a way where you can combat the overloads in the midfield, especially if Gray and Nicholson are, tactically aware. So let's move on to the other side of the pitch. You see Mexico, they went for the 4-2-3-1. Just looking at the predicted lineup, I went for a 4-3-3. Which, very similar to this. This could become that. Pineda could drop into midfield at times, but it's a 4-2-3-1 on the graphic. Let's see. I had the back line and the goalkeeper correct. I had Edson Alvarez, Antuna, Quinones, and Jimenez. So I didn't start Pineda and Chavez. I had Romo and Rodriguez starting. So I did have two of those wrong, but 9 out of 11 is not bad for both teams. And getting, one formation correct and the other one, may I take the win too, because 4-3-3 very similar, and it's going to look like that some of the time too. So yeah, prediction king on the tactics. All right, I'm big up the people in the chat now. Owen, big up. Always support the channel. Big up, bro. Good evening to you. Blessed evening. We'll soon get into the predictions in a minute, people. 840 subs count keep growing. Yes, man. Today, would I love to gain some subscribers, people. I know some new faces are going to pop up today because it's match day and people just look for streams and look for content and everything. So when hopefully people, them love the vibes. I think they will. I think we're going to love the vibes. The vibes over here are nice, man. Ask the people, them are always there. Casey and Bobby told hold the ball for us in midfield. Absolutely. They are in there to try to get us some possession. We always chase Mexico. Every time we play them, we need to keep the ball at times, make them chase. We have to. We have the back line and pretty much all the players on the pitch. I trust them holding possession. Shamar, that used to be a weakness of him game, but since he went to Russia, him definitely improving him link up play as well. Still not the greatest in the world at it, but very better a lot better than before. Yeah, man, touch up the like button, let them know. Bless up, Nick. Welcome back. Did Raul Jimenez injury shake him up that badly? He was back to starting in the Prem. Surprised he's not a sub option for Mexico. Yeah, Jaime Lozano went with a youth movement this time. If there's a few of the veterans still there for sure, but most of them are the younger ones, like Edson Alvarez, obviously the captain now, been around forever, but still young. Antuna is one that's been around, but his club form has been really good, and he has been playing well for Mexico national team as well. Jimenez is the next one up. He was always going to make this team. But when you look at the substitution options for Mexico, right? Alexis Vega, that's probably one of them that you would say, boy, that could have been Jimenez, right? But I think Vega has a little more versatility, can play wide or centrally. So maybe that's why they went with him. And then this brother right here, Guillermo Martinez, he is probably the one that has Jimenez spot. Giant of a striker. I want to say he's like 6'4", 6'3". Yeah. Plays at Pumas. Scored the other day when he came on against Brazil. And more than likely he would be the sub that will come on if they do happen to take off Jimenez at any point. And they want that, more of a target striker. Jimenez is not a small person, but he's not as tall as Martinez is. So, yeah, I think these two guys basically have that slot, right? Most of the other players are midfielders, wingers. So the two forwards that are there, besides Santi Jimenez, who is starting, are these guys, right? And Quinones can play through the middle as well if they want to switch it up. So they just went with him. I mean, look, Nick, it's not just Raul Jimenez. It's also Memo Ochoa. Jesus Gallardo. I mean, Hector Moreno was probably already gone. But yeah, there's a lot of the mainstays from before are not there, so he just went with a different look. Casey played in Nations League semi. Yeah, that's right. He did play in the semi. Oh, he played in the semi and the third place. Didn't he play in both of them? Because that's why he was suspended from the game versus Damrep, because he got yellows in both of those games. Yeah. Bless up in a Travis. Massive surprise from Venezuela. Yeah, I mean, look, I wouldn't say it's a massive surprise. I mean, the rankings will tell you that it is a massive surprise. But if you look at the standings right now, they're actually ahead of Ecuador in the standings in CONMEBOL. I mean, by a point, but still, it's not. Once they went down to 10 men, even going down a goal, to me, it looked like it had a draw written all over it. I thought that they would get the equalizer at some point. I wasn't expecting them to get two. But I don't know if it was a massive surprise, honestly. A surprise though. I have Hector and Lowe. Grim have Bernard and Lati in my 11. Good starting. Yeah, man, I like the starting 11 as well. I'm not the biggest fan of Shamar and Antonio, but if the system is what it is on the screen and they're not necessarily playing as like two strikers, then I don't mind the both of them playing at the same time, to be honest. I just don't think they work as a striking pair. And no feel no way, no people. When the match starts, it could be a 4-4-2 just the same. I feel like that Venezuela result really hurt our chances of advancing out of this group. Yeah, Nick, that's something, because I was gonna ask that. With that result, do you guys think that is a good thing for Jamaica in this group, or would a draw be the only result that would be good, or would Ecuador winning be better? Like, what do you guys think? Because I think the only good thing about that is Ecuador have 0 points now, right? And we have to play Ecuador at some point, and we have to play Venezuela at some point. So that simply means if we can, at worst get a draw today, we'll at the very least be above a team in our group after the first. So I don't know. There's a lot of ways you could have looked at that still. Sebastian, blessings, wagwan. Big up yourself. Venezuela playing good. CONMEBOL World Cup. Yeah, they are. That's what me just said. I said, bless up yourself in a Chile. Yeah, man, we're in the building. We have to run out for the Reggae Boyz. No link. Kevin Moore, tell me which party there in the world. Brian Watson said upset. Yeah, upset. 4-4-2 with Lati back in midfield. Boy, Rob Smith. Coming like you read my mind. Because I just said that a while ago. They'll say 5-4-1. It might look like that when we are defending, yes. But I think it's gonna be, the hope is that it's a 3-4-2-1 like what you see here, Dale. That's what I think. The system just generates what they usually play with little variation. This is 4-4-2. Trust me. Boy, Rob Smith, I said it, I said, watch when the game starts and it is nothing like this. But Rob Smith, I know he did there for the tactical something we do. A 3-4-2-1, I predict, I just two player I get wrong, Actually, not even two, just one. Just Shamar for Karai, that's it. Yeah. All right, so I could talk about the Mexico lineup a little bit now, people. So Julio Gonzalez, right? He is an experienced goalkeeper. Why do I say that? He's 33 years of age, but this is only going to be his third appearance for L3 today. So, usually going into these tournaments, they have the safe hands of Memo Ochoa. Usually going into these tournaments, we have the safe hands of Andre Blake. So both teams kind of have a similar situation as far as the goalkeepers go. Obviously, Waite has played 10 games to his 2, so that's an advantage there. So I am interested to see how this goalkeeper starts out, if there are any nervy moments, especially maybe with the ball at his feet. Hopefully we can get that pressure on him if he does happen to receive, just to kind of see what his mind state is right now, because I'm sure he'll be feeling the nerves playing this game, a big tournament like Copa America, really his first big game for the team. Of course, they had 2 big friendlies against great teams already, but with something on the line in this one, surely the nerves would be higher. So I am interested to see that in the early stage of the game. Is there any nerves displayed from their goalkeeper? Yo, the warm-up shirt, them where Jamaica have bad, Yo, I need that shirt. Baby, saw that? Yo, that them warm-up shirt are wicked, yo. I mean, yes, I've seen them before in the ads and thing, but the way how them look when them run out in a them while ago, man, yo, them look wicked. So them I show the lineup now. So I watch the FS1 clips. I see how them put the graphic. Jamali waiting goal. All right, so them have it as a back 3 as well. Latibo there one side. Ethan Pinnock, them have him as a midfield up on the screen. 4 in a midfield, okay. Bobby Reed and Palmer in the middle. Dexter, Greg Leap on the flanks. And then now the 2, Shamar and Gray. And Mikhail. Mexico goalkeeper at a moment like Turkish today would be nice, man. I tell you how truly. But that play they require one of the defender them to have the moment too. So maybe Vasquez can, mess up in back pass for it. Yes, people. Excitement. Yeah, Rob Smith. I think that is a lot of the sentiments of a lot of fans, like I was saying earlier, I feel like him kind of need to give us a wicked performance just so people can, ease off him a little bit, because I feel like him under a lot of pressure because that role is so dead, and we put him in there and it continues to be dead. But I think, look, if this is really the system, right, and look at the personnel that him select for the game, all these guys are very competent on the ball, all of them. I mean, Bernard would probably be the weakest of the bunch, and he's not weak. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's set up for him to have a better game with more people around him that are proficient, technically, so to speak. So yeah, let's see. I am hopeful though. Boy, I'm salt there, Antigua, and can't even see the game. No, daddy. So, but how is that possible though? I mean, them don't have I guess them don't have no. Yo, you must can get it on a stream somewhere, man. Corey MPA, blessings, Blessings. Yo, don't forget to smash the like button. Anybody we're forwarding, just smash it same time. He should be the ball carrier, but he's just not doing it. Yeah, I think at times it's like he's not having that burst that you might need to just really get away, And I agree that even if he's not gonna ball carry, and I just need more incision with the passing then. Like, let the ball break through some lines for me then, please. But yeah, sometimes in CONCACAF it is required to just push the ball and run past somebody, and when those opportunities do present themselves, he seems a bit reluctant to really stretch his legs and do that. But yo, he's a player though, man. He's a very good player. I refuse to believe that we can't see a better version of him for Jamaica as well. Like, I refuse. He's too good. Travis Pessoa, I know, but I still didn't expect them to be okay. Yeah. I gotta try a stream for real. Yeah, man. Just use a link at Antigua. Me there too. Oh. Yeah, man. Make him know a deal, because that a real stress for my father if him can't see the game, Bless up in a big league. Hope you sort out. Maybe Pinnock the captain tonight. No, man. You know, see the C by Bobby name. Bobby Reed the captain. No Bailey and no Low. I like this lineup. Lord Corey. We not even reached the match time on Bailey name already. Bailey a party. And then I see the clips from the party last night. See some clips to them, man. Bailey a dance. Bailey a enjoy him life, you know. It a go be Bobby, bro. Yeah. It say it on the screen. I don't think it did much to us. Mark you, I wanted a draw. Yeah, fresh. Me that, yo. When them equalizing, I'ma say yes. I'ma say yes. Yo, what am I do with my drink, Star? Oh, it outside. It outside. All right. Big League Len eel up. That is good. That is good. Yo, smash the like button, share the video, people. Make them know. Make them know. We are what 30 minutes away. 30 minutes away. So let's examine something else, people. So we see the starting lineup. What more I want to know, people, is how you like the looks of the bench, right? So we have the two goalkeepers, obviously. Jonathan Bell, Richard King, Wes Harding, Michael Hector, Damian Lowe, Cephas, Kevin Lambert, Anderson, Kaheem Dixon, and Alex Marshall. So first thing that I notice right away, look on the amount of name per Mexico bench. Them have 3 extra players there, ready. I mean, I look on the bench now. I mean, I say, boy, Shamar and Both are up on the field. So really, Kaheem Dixon alone leave as a striker. Cephas can play striker too, but more than likely I'm gonna play wing when him come on, right? So that's the two main attacking subs. Then really all that's left after that in an attacking sense is Alex Marshall. Karai Anderson, definitely somebody more than likely to come off of the bench at some point. Damian Lowe probably will see the field at some point as well. Harding will be the backup if, Dexter need a break or tired or something. So, we're really light in the attacking options to switch it up. I think midfielders, we have Kevin Lambert, Karai Anderson, Damian Lowe plays midfield now. I don't know if he would use Wes Harding in the midfield, maybe. Michael Hector can play midfield, but I think this coach likes him in the back line. And then Richard King, Jonathan Bell is the other left back option. So, in the defense, we're just about covered everywhere. The midfield, we have a couple of options there, and then we have one striker / winger, and we have one winger / striker. And Alex Marshall is where Alex Marshall would play. I guess one of the role them behind the striker. Them can't play deeper than that. Very surprised Lowe is not starting, but let's see how it goes. Team is a bit flat on energy without him. We will see, Rob. We'll see. I mean, if it's one thing we notice about this Copa America, it's well physical so far. And, obviously that's a lot of physicality not in the team. But I think the coach is just saying, look, more the most technical players I have on the field. So, sad to say, Lowe don't make that squad. That's just the God honest truth. But let's see if it is a noticeable difference in the energy. That's something that we can definitely analyze. Them equalize a little bit too early. Yeah, them should have waited till like all 85 minutes. I know. See for 75 minutes sub. Yeah, I could see that. Maybe even sooner than that, like 65. Just depends on, if anybody not really playing so well. Venezuela 2-1, yeah. Oracle, Illumis. Yo, bless up, Hope Jamaica wins. Yeah, man, me too. Me as well. I'm going to show highlights from the Euro today. Some nice game. Belgium actually look like a decent little side today. De Bruyne. Ecuador captain out a red card in 28 minutes. Miss out game. Yeah, I'm out for the rest of the group stage. So it's a big blow to Ecuador, Not only is the captain, he's a talisman, the leader. So that's going to be a big loss for them moving forward. Yo, a game day people. I anything we I deal with in the day. Where say Marshall not get no game. Yeah, I feel like he's probably a last result. I understand Gooner, but when healthy, he's been a sure starter. Yeah, yeah. I have always questioned the starting role in midfield personally, Rob. I understand the energy thing. I understand it. I know it's not, I can't go around it. The man display a lot of energy. But I think also, Rob, the energy is also a weakness for him. And Mexico is a team that knows how to manipulate space and draw you out. And Damian Lowe will get drawn out by this team. They will use his energy against him. You know what I'm saying? So, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Yo, Dale, make sure you send him the link, Cheers to the people out there. Travis and Rob, please be wrong. People, honestly, look at this screen. When you think that going to be a 4-4-2 and not this, let me know. Because me did say it, Me did say like possibly it might be a 4-4-2, Yeah. Rob say yes. Yo, what is this? I think it's gonna be a 3-4-2-1, just like this. The only thing I would say maybe it could be different. It might be more like Dimi as a more central number 10, and him just have Shamar and Antonio up all the way up front. But me not think it's gonna be a back four. It wouldn't make sense. Where am I to play? Am I play Greg Lee at left midfielder? Oh, yes, Lati just go push in the midfield. Okay. Let me see what you say. Yeah, I think based on the personnel that is there, how could it be a 4-4-2? I mean, I know how it could, but how would he go back to putting Latibo there in midfield after changing it? Like, I just don't see him doing that. Halgrim's not dead with 4-4-2. Simbarashi. Yo, your name is very close to a Jamaican bad word. Big up yourself. Try this when the game start. So when for try deal, send it no. FS1 have it as 3-4-3. No, but just say FS1 show it. And them do the same thing. 3-4-2-1, just like this. But just watch it on my TV screen right there. So we carry too many defenders for 4-4-2 is my logic. Yeah, actually, that's because that was one of my arguments about the squad balance when I did the squad show. I thought it was defender heavy, and then people were saying, but he might want to have enough defenders for when he plays the system he played at the Nations League. And yeah, that looks like what he did, and it looks like he reverted from that when he couldn't get all the players he wanted in the last window and just played the 4-4-2. Yeah, I mean that normally is what you use, right? Score 808, that's a good one. Big up yourself. Mr. People are sending in the pictures. I watch the preview show up on the big screen. All right, let me check something, people. I want to make sure I have this line off. Let's see. Yeah, people, remember, smash the like button. Don't forget that it's extremely, extremely important that you guys work with me with that. See? All right, let me see. All right, so we're 21 minutes from kickoff, people. This will be predominantly, well, this will be what you guys will be seeing on screen. I'm gonna leave it just like this. I think I'm in a good spot on the screen. Question: how often have we had a CB in midfield since Grimmy been here? Maybe 90%, 95% of the time. It only really started when Latibo there got here. So like the whole, let me see, Argentina game, it was midfielders. Then what was after the Argentina game? I know that was his first game. And then I think didn't he go to like Africa to play a game or something? Like Cameroon. I think I remember something like that. I will tell you in one moment, people. But enough time still, Rob, Enough time because, all right, let me see. Yeah, Argentina, then they went to Cameroon. Both of those games, they would have had midfielders actually in midfield. Yeah, they did. And then Ravel and DJ against Argentina. Then they played Trinidad. I won't look at that because that was like, different. Then they had the two-all in the Azteca that was DJ and Ravel again. Then basically it started in the pre-games for the Gold Cup. So the whole time when they played Qatar, Jordan, all through the Gold Cup, Latibo there played midfield. Then Nations League, I'm pretty sure Latibo there started, midfield. All the way to every game until today. So today are the first game in a long time. Oh, from Detroit, I'm African, rooting for Jamaica. I think even a draw will be good for Jamaica. I want them to win, though. Yeah, man. I would take a draw, but you don't know. A match day, so we're greedy. We want to win. What do you mean? Play Store. What? Live Sports TV, HD TV. See, man, bless up in a J-Ross. Bless up J-Ross. Yeah, man, make them know if smash it, man. Yeah, man, you don't know a match day too, so if let me see some super chat for the win. Drop some super chat and drop some Jamaica flag in the comment section. Enough up the place with some flag, man. The game in Africa, then in Austria, yeah. Yep. Basically from the game. No. From the game them in Austria when Latibo there got there. It's a good 11. I had Low and Hector in mind. Grim as Bernard and Lati. Yeah. Just two change. Blessings, Miss Claudia. Respect for joining the show. I know you'll smash the like button. I don't have to tell you. Big up yourself. You're hoping it's the first game. A draw of what? No, we don't need no draw of that. Mr. Say, I would have take a draw. I would. Winning 3-0. Bowser Antonio Gray with the goals. All right, Travis dropped the first prediction. Yeah, people, we are get close to kickoff, dropping a prediction, them, no? Where the banner there? I have to put a banner up on screen, Yeah, man. Comment your predictions below, man. Respect to the... I don't know what to call you. Technical coordinator. Gabby. Gabby made my intro. And she made some banners for me to display. Yo, Gabby, take this thing serious, My prediction. Let's get together and feel alright. One love. So Daddy said 1-0 to Jamaica. So 2 predictions so far, people. Both giving Jamaica the clean sheet. And washed last night. Always silently watching. Miss Claudia, big up. Respect for announcing your presence today and dropping a prediction. Miss Claudia said 2-1 Jamaica. All right, so Miss Claudia said we sheet them not so clean, you know, them not so clean. All right, Dale dropping prediction as well. Dale said 1-1. All right, Dale saying we take a draw too. We can't take no draw on camera. And so people, I have to explain this comment. So the 1-1 convincing draw. So some of the people that, you know, follow YouTube, Reggae Boyz content and stuff, and Jamaicans who follow football or follow the Reggae Boyz and everything. There was a conversation the other day whether it's possible to have a 1-0 convincing win, right? So Nick is throwing shade because he was saying that it's impossible for a 1-0 win to be convincing. So he's saying it's going to be a 1-1 convincing draw. So yeah, that's the context to this one. So yeah, good one, Nick, good one. Claudia Fletcher. And people, when somebody type in caption, they're yelling. So she said, no draw. Sorry if I mess up anybody's sound a while ago, but I had to put the emphasis on that comment, you know. Fresh said 2-1. All right. Fresh said 2-1. But now I'll give my prediction till right before the match start. But go and drop on the predictions, people. Go and drop on the predictions. We're going to just... Did I do a good job on that one, Claudia? Bless up yourself, Float. Yeah, man, we in the building. Float said 2-1. All right, Float. You know, it's always special to be the first, you know. Someone see win at the building, I'm going to be the first to drop a super chat on the stream. Remember, people, we are putting in the work for the people, right? All I really ask for is for you to like, share, and subscribe. So if I ever say drop a super chat, I really, really want some super chat. So drop some super chat. Yeah. Mexican trainer. I pump up the crowd. I pump up the players. Why for that? Fresh said Jamaica. Yo, one thing with Adidas, you know. The man, them make sure you going to spend your money, you know. After I get my jersey, the man, them have new jersey already. Not even wear the jersey good yet. Jeez. How Jamaica play? Not start yet, Swamp activity. Come out of the swamp, man. Come out of the swamp. The match not start yet. But big up yourself, you know. G always a support the thing. Big up yourself, Swamp activity. But it not start yet. It's starting... How much time? I think... Yeah, 12 minutes. 12 minutes. Oh, gosh. And it took what? About 5 predictions or 6, 7. And finally somebody forward and said Mexico 3-1. And yes, I bad mind the team. All right, Corey MPA. Me overstand, Corey. Yeah. Hollywood Carnival, you there? Big up. No, it not start yet. It soon start though. Soon start. Yo, Carly Lloyd, I wear the most color, brightest dress I ever seen in my life. Hollywood Carnival. Drop a prediction, Swamptivity. But they are Carnival now. Very interesting, Jean-Pierre. Very interesting. When for, I think he just looked at his team and said, which one of the players them can have the most technicality, can control and pass the ball the best. I'm going with those players. And obviously, all of them are, professional, hardworking. Somebody in the chat said I'm worried about the lack of energy because Low is not there. So that's something we can track from the beginning of the game and see, or is there something noticeably missing as far as the energy levels and the activity in the midfield. So yeah, I like the lineup though. I think the lineup it shows some good intent. I like it. I think it's a smart move to play with more narrow players in front of that 4 in midfield, just so they're closer to that midfield area. Also, I think it's a good trigger for when they do start to progress the ball to have those two there as well. So I think it's a good tactic against what we're going to face. So let's see how it works out. Can't believe said that Cephas don't start. Well, say you're surprised by that? Yeah, Allington, be honest with you, big up yourself. I didn't think Cephas was going to start, I didn't think so, because him getting the ball isolated in a game like this may not happen quite as much as it was happening in the last window. So I don't mind him coming on late when the defense is tired. I think he might even be more effective in that short little burst of time. Allington said the match a draw. Desmond. All right, Desmond. Desmond 2-2. If we're using Boz and Antonio up front, again, we better swing more crosses in the box. Yeah, Jean-Pierre fan, I am not certain that it's going to look that way. Let me show you, Jean-Pierre fan, because I'm going to see it just forward. But let me put this back on the screen because I have a feed. This is what I saw on the graphic on the television on FS1, what I'm watching. And this is also what SofaScore have. So you see the lineup that SofaScore have, Jean-Pierre. So a 3-4-2-1. So if you got a chance to see the tactical preview that I did with my father yesterday, this was actually my predicted formation, 3-4-2-1. I thought that going with this system would allow for whoever he picked in that 2 behind Antonio to get more compact, narrower when they have the ball to try to block those passes into the half space. They can kind of work together with Reed and Palmer to form basically like a box midfield type of thing. And I think if they can shift that box around to block the channels, we could get some joy, just, at least forcing them to maybe go down the flanks. Where if they're whipping in balls against us with these defenders that we chose, I think that's a good thing for us. All right, 1-1 draw, but of course hoping for a win. Yeah, understandable. Cephas a come on second half. Yeah, I believe so too. True, yes. I feel that's why the coach doesn't start him. Yeah. Just not maybe the type of space that I'm looking for to get him into. Maybe won't be there, I think that hinders Boza though. Yeah, that's the one thing. And that's the reason why in my lineup, Jean-Pierre fan, I didn't start Boza. I had Bobby Reed playing there, and I had Karai Anderson playing where Bobby Reed is, because I think Gray and Reed, what I am describing, more suit them. Gray to a lesser extent, but Gray can do that as well, So yeah, I agree. That's the part that worries me and makes me think that maybe it's gonna be more of like a 3-4-1-2, which I hope it's not. I would rather it have this type of shape. But I do worry about Shamar where they have him on the graphic. Jamaica, let's go. Boza is our farm goal scorer, bro. True. It's work time now, boys. Yep. All right, everybody's getting ready. They're in the tunnel. They will need a lot of energy to pull that off unless we dominate possession. Well, I don't think against this team we're going to dominate possession, but I do think that the coach wants to make it more even than it has been in the past. And that's a part of the reason why he went with the players he went with to start. So they're walking out, people. They are walking out. Jaja. Let me see if I can find some yellow shirt in the building. All right, so we are wearing a home kit today. Bobby Reed walking them out. Hey, yo, let's go. It's match time, people. Whenever I see Nicholson and Antonio play up front, I don't see them play good together, to be honest, but hope they get the job done tonight. Yeah, that's why I hope it's not like they're not playing a two up front. I hope one of them is a little bit more off the striker role, you know, because I don't think it work either. Frankson will never dominate possession yet. Yeah, that not gonna happen. That not gonna happen. Him just want to get it a little closer to, you know, away from the 75-25, 70-30, and more to this, you know, 55-45, 52, well, maybe not that close, 58-42, them type of thing. No, that can't be true. That can't be true, Fresh. Well, I mean, I guess it could be, but that's sad. I think Mexico will win the group, but the number 2 spot is up for grabs. I think Jamaica can take it, but Venezuela is also looking good. What do you think? Well, I think this game right now is going to tell a lot of the story. I mean, if Mexico win this game, I would then make them favorites to probably top the group. But I wouldn't sleep on Venezuela, to be honest. You know, they did have the man advantage. And at times it never looked like they were going to make it tell, but they did wear down the Ecuador team after a while, and they probably deserve to win the game in the end. So as of right now, I when I predicted this group, I had it going Ecuador first, Venezuela second, Jamaica third, and Mexico fourth. Now with that result today, I probably will have to rethink that, and I will say that, boy, Ecuador, two things, right? Ener Valencia, who is like their inspirational captain, talisman, got a red card, so I'm out for the rest of the group stage. So I think that's a big blow for them. Honestly, moving forward, of course, we play them next. So, if we can get a positive result in that game, that should eliminate them basically. So, I mean, we just have to make sure we get a positive result today. We cannot lose this game. That is it. You're gone? All right, Jean-Pierre, bless up. Forward back at halftime. Also, you can watch it on EZM Sports. Oh, yeah, Daddy, make me know if you get through. The teams are walking out. No, yeah, man, end up on the field. Jamaica sing the anthem now. Silence, people. Dexter, sing. Ethan, sing. Jamali, sing. Bobby, sing. Some of them just stand up. The whole of them fair sing. Al Grimson, sing. Yo, anybody know if Hal Grimson can actually sing? Because the way of the man facial expression and the man move is like him actually can sing. Him actually can hold a tune, Man, I sing out. Man, mama tell you. Yeah, man, big up. Frankson said, I think we need back Speedy or Andre Lewis or Ravel Morrison so that Mayfield can dictate the ball game going forward. Interesting. Let's go, boys. I'm saying we lose because of Antonio. Can't deal with them people, you know. We don't have a good defensive midfield because without a good defensive mid, we don't stand a chance because right there is an engine of the field and that will cause a lot of pressure on our defense. Yeah, we don't really have CDMs, you know, we don't produce those type of players, honestly. I think Speedy would be classed as one, but him is more of like I don't even know if he is a true CDM like that, you know? I don't know. I think Speedy is better than people give him credit for, though, to be honest. I think him get a bad rap. Him not as bad as people think. Most of the man them are saying. That is true. I think it was about 6 of them out of the 11. How much Jamaican fans in the stadium? I see about 3 or 4. Like, I see one family over one part. No, but honestly, I couldn't really tell. I need to see some more like wide shots. Because they were really just showing the players walk out for the most part. Yeah, man, Grimo sing. Yeah, a few. Bless up Frankson. Forward back at halftime when we are reasoning it out. All right, so you see? The graphic on the screen says Mexico 4-3-3. So I'm going to get the 2 formation them correct, people. Don't test me. I watch football a lot. Jimenez, Quinones, Antuna. That's the forward line I said. I just had Orbelin Pineda and Luis Chavez wrong. I started Romo and Rodriguez instead. So that is Mexico lineup. So Jamaica won there. All right, so them are show the crowd now. Lone Mexican. All right, me see a yard man in a one kappa kit. Yo, all right, yard man, big up yourself. Yo, why them just a show one bag of... So show the yard man them now about for show Jamaica team, you know. Yo, Jamaica 4-4-2. The screen says 4-4-2, people. Jeez, me father. Yo, Rob Smith soon forward back and say, I tell you. Yo, 4-4-2, bro. This guy loves it, man. Yo. You get through. Yo, 4-4-2, people. 4-4-2. Stop the bag of chattings. True. I don't know why I'm not move to this yet. Sorry about that. I get excited, bro. Match a start. All right, people, we're like seconds away from kickoff. So let me get the play-by-play on the screen for you. The ball I drive out on the truck. Truck I drive out the ball, people. Truck stop at the ref foot. All right, Ishmael from the US. This man ref all of the MLS Cup them and ref a World Cup too. Good ref, actually. One of the better CONCACAF refs, if I'm being honest. So hopefully the ref is not a factor today. Nah, man, him not so bad daddy, man. I one of the better ref them this, honestly. 2 battering rams. Yeah, bro. So where Lati playing? Lati a play around the back. Wait, what is? So it look like Lati a play around the back. Lati a play around the back, people. It look like Lati actually playing in the middle of the back 5. Lati playing in the middle of the back 5. See why? All right, game start, people. Sorry. Greg Lee, good defense. It's going to be a throw into Mexico. 20 seconds in, people. So it is a back 5. Latibo there is in the middle of the back five. Pinnock flank to the left, Bernard to the right, Lembikisa right wing back. It's basically like a 5-3-2, you know, pretty much. Come on, Bobby. All right, here's Jorge Sanchez. Sanchez finds Pineda. Pineda back to Sanchez. Sanchez tries to go long. Pinnock easily cuts it out, plays Latibo there. Latibo there finds Lee. He's pressured. My gosh, the press from the Mexicans. Here's a cross into the middle. Bernard clears it out for a corner. So already, people, the press of the Mexicans. I mean, Latibo there put Lee under some pressure, but he didn't have any time to do anything. Wow. Jamali waiting about a JA. Yeah, he's the only outfield player born in JA. But I'm pretty sure Jamali Wade born in Jamaica too. Or am I wrong about that? Yo, the Mexican them a move away. Yeah, no, the 4-4-2 is wrong, D. It's definitely a back five. As soon as the ball kick off, you say let me Keys and Lee drop and Latibo there in the middle of the five of them. I couldn't see the man changing that system after, you know, a late loss to USA and a win against Panama. It wouldn't make no sense. Play it. Yeah. All right, win that. Jesus. Midfield, good tackle. Get it again, Palmer. Stay with him. All right, Antuna drops it back. Here's Alvarez in midfield now. Alvarez on the ball, plays it back to Montez. I spoke about this as well. When they're in possession, Alvarez will usually drop back and form like a back three. But here he is pushing infield. Jimenez sprays it out wide. Greg Lee has to back off. Overlapping run. Here's the cross. Bernard easily deals with it in the air. Here's Bobby Reed in midfield trying to win it. Tries to go wide. Loose pass. 1-2 here. Here's Antuna with another cross. He goes down in the box. A terrible clearance and a good save by Jamali Waite. I don't know who cleared that. It was very poorly cleared. Fell at the feet of Lucho Chavez, and Chavez went low to Waite's right, and he got down and got a hand on it. So very, very good save there. That was Chavez on the shot. It's going to be a throw-in for Mexico. First warning signs for Jamaica there. Lee getting played around on a 1-2. We need to figure out how to not get overloaded over there. Damari Gray is going to need to really drop back a little bit deeper if he's going to be playing on that side, because right now I'm looking at it and he's already outnumbered on that side. Here's Mexico building to the left. Arteaga goes short. Good tackle from Bernard. Latibo there tries to go long into the channel. He does have Antonio. Antonio lashes onto it. Trying to get by Montez. Still has it in the box. Being pressured now. And he's double teamed and it's taken away from him. And it's a throw-in for Jamaica. Here's Lembikisa. Salads. Puts it in with his left foot on Shamar's chest. Shamar tries the acrobatic one and did contact it, but couldn't keep it down. But a good attempt from Shamar Nicholson there off his chest. And he just couldn't wait long enough for it to get low enough for him to get it on target. And in the process, he karate kicks Montez in the shoulder. Referee does not give a foul. It's going to be a goal kick for Mexico. So early warning signs from both teams. Jamaica there, long ball over Vasquez's head. Antonio runs onto it, gets onto it in the box. So as you can see, that's the type of area that we want Antonio to be in. Here's a flick on. And he loses his footing, but Quinones gets to it. Here's Jimenez. And Jimenez cannot get his foot around it. It slices out for a goal kick, but that was too easy there. One long ball in the middle, one flick on. And if Pineda hadn't slipped, I think we would have been in big trouble. But it's going to be a goal kick for Jamaica. And the pitch looks very good, but the ball does tend to bounce a lot on this pitch as well. So we need to watch that. Bernard goes long. Antonio with the flick on. Gray tried to get to it, but it's cut out. Here's Bobby Reed. Bobby Reed now to Shamar. Shamar to Gray. Ooh, good turn. Gray beats about 3 players. And then the referee says nothing. Oh my gosh, that was a foul, man. Quinones now goes infield. Here's Chavez. Chavez with acres of space in the center circle. Finds Montez. Montez now. Oh, good tackle in the midfield there from Jamaica. Here's Bobby Reed. He finds Antonio, who's pushed out to the left-hand side. What a turn. But he couldn't keep his foot in, but he does get the throw in. Somehow. I'm not sure how. Oh, he got fouled. Okay. Makes sense. Jamaica recycle. Here's Dexter on the wing. Good pass to Shamar. Tries to turn, and he does get upended. Mexican telling him to get up. Casey Palmer chasing. Good tackle from Casey here. And the ref is letting them play, you know. At least he's being consistent. Here's Bobby Reed. So good energy being displayed by the Jamaican midfield so far, I must say. It is early days. Let's see if they can keep it up. Jamaica now trying to get a little possession, and Bobby Reed with a loose pass. That's not a good pass from Bobby Reed. And that's a foul. He was trying to play an advantage, but none there. Casey Palmer with a off the ball foul. The ref tells him to use his head. Don't be silly. Yeah, people. So 7 minutes, 20 seconds into the game. Jamaica still trying to settle possession-wise. I think they're still trying to figure out these overloads and this movement. Good one-on-one defending as usual there. Why did he not let that go out? Latiba there, why didn't you let the ball go out? And they tried to get a cross back in. Here's Damari. Damari, you can see that they don't want him to get going. And Pinnock has to clear wildly under pressure, not taking any chances. Don't know. I need us to just have a little more composure on the ball, period. I know it's easy to say. Mexicans don't really give you much time to breathe. Here's Vasquez. Vasquez finds Quinones. Quinones to Chavez. Chavez, Quinones switches the play now to Montez. Montez on the right side, advancing. Tries to play it to his right back, but terrible direction on that one. It goes out for a throw to Jamaica, deep in their own half. Not sure why Latiba there didn't let that ball just go out. Played us into trouble for no reason. Throw into Jamaica again. Club teammates going at it here. West Ham teammates, Antonio and Alvarez. Will they be for much longer? I don't know. And that's a brilliant ball from Shamar, you know. That switches the play to Dexter. Here's Dexter now. Good cross to the far post. And that is a terrible header by Montez. Almost scored in his own goal. But that was a brilliant one-time volley pass by Shamar on the half volley, switching the play beautifully. And Dexter decided to try an early cross, which had Montez in a panic. Didn't really know what was behind him. So, you know, unorthodox, but got the job done. But it's a corner to Jamaica. Again, in the tactical preview, I said that these situations are ones we have to take advantage of because, yeah, we have some size advantage. So here's Bernard. Bobby Reed puts way too much whip on that one. It's over everybody and out for a goal kick. So that's not what you want to see, people, when you get those opportunities. We said the ref suspect. I mean, they're saying that somebody, you know. Got the World Cup, I thought he was one of the better refs. Well done from Greg Lee. Here's Bobby Reed pressured, but he holds on to it well. Here's Latibo there with time. He finds Bernard. Bernard looking to go in the channel, and Vasquez and Antonio will battle it out now. Vasquez doesn't want any part of that. He just heads it out for a throw-in. Now, usually I would say, why are you going long? But I think that both of these defenders don't want to be in that type of game. So that's really a play that we have to use. As long as it's directed like that into the channel and he can chase it, I'm okay with it. We've moved up the pitch. Now we can do the long throw settings, cause some havoc, maybe get a goal. Ethan Pinnock does have one of the longer throws, so he goes over to take this throw in. I would love for Pinnock to be the one flicking on this ball instead, but I guess he might have the longest throw. Wow. And throw it right to the penalty spot. Oh my gosh, Casey, man. What kind of technique that you just try? Yeah, man, Antonio Ark. Yeah, that's to me, that's their biggest weakness. This backline is unproven. The goalkeeper unproven. Not even that them unproven. Both the center backs play in recognized leagues. I mean, Vasquez is in Serie A and Montes is in La Liga, but you know, I just know that them running with their facing their goal, chasing a ball, that's not their strength. So we need to go a little direct today, if we can, you know, as long as it makes sense. Well done, Bobby. Jeez, a pinball a play. All right, here's Chavez. Chavez switches the play to Sanchez. Sanchez goes wide to Antuna. Damari Gray follows the runner. Well done. Now it's Montes advancing. Montes goes short to Sanchez. Sanchez in the half space to Pineda. Pineda trying to turn but can't. He goes wide now to Antuna. Antuna, good defense here from Lee. Stands him up. Oh, Pineda goes back wide again. So they're playing these triangles wide. Tries the 1-2. It was a bit tight. They get out of it somehow. Here's Pineda. Pineda across the box, and a good awareness there from Dexter Lembikisa. Took a goal off of Quinones' foot. So good awareness to get there and cut out that one. And Pinnock with the secondary defending as well, as Pineda was looking to get the rebound. So not sure. I think Casey Palmer there, ball watching, just sucked into that triangle on the side. Didn't see Pineda kind of drift away from him. And again, that was some good defensive play from Lembikisa again. For real, that yeah, them nearly scored right away. Here's a corner from Chavez. Alvarez went up high for it, but couldn't quite get it. And it's a corner kick again. I think he got his head to it, but Bernard got the deflection off his head, and it goes out for another corner. Yeah, good defending from both of them there. And that was a near post one taken very quickly. I think Jimenez tried to get his header on target, but just put that. Oh, yeah, they went short. Pineda crossed it. Stooping header there from Jimenez really was a bit too low for that technique, and it goes out for a goal kick. Here's Dexter now. That must be us. That must be us. He never touch it. I throw into Mexico here. Here's Montes. Montes goes long, and that's a good ball to Quinones. Good control as well. He stands up with Dexter. Tries to cut inside. Doesn't quite beat him. Pinnock, first headed clearance of the day. Alvarez goes wide to Antuna. Antuna, one touch to Pineda. Pineda heads it back out now to Sanchez. These three guys are just making triangles on this side. Sanchez infield now to Alvarez. Alvarez looking, surveying. He goes wide to Antuna. Antuna now wide again. Here's Sanchez, and that's cleared away by Bernard. Quinones was right behind that one. Here's Lucho Chavez. He's looking for something. Good no foul from the players. And that's too long on the cross, and it's going to go out for a throw-in to Jamaica right by the corner flag. No. Jamaica can't get out, but good tackle here by Bobby. Good ball by Ethan Pinnock. Here's Gray. Gray to Palmer. Palmer back to Lee. Lee to Pinnock. Pinnock now boots it upfield. Looking for Antonio. Montez behind him. Gets the header. Well done from Alvarez here. Good tackle though from Casey Palmer. Putting in some tackles so far. Good tackle on Sanchez. A throw in for Mexico. We are now 16 minutes and 25 seconds in. Throw into Mexico. Here's Pineda in midfield. He finds Vasquez. Vasquez coming to the left side now. Arteaga. Arteaga to Quinones. Quinones looking, passes it into midfield to Alvarez. Alvarez back to Quinones. Switches the play now to Montez in the center circle, going to the wide right side. That's a poor pass from Montez. Lee cuts it out. He's on the ball. He plays it in field. Here's Palmer. Palmer now to Gray. Gray on the ball. He drops it back to Casey. Casey to Bobby with acres of space in the midfield. Good switch of play by Bobby. Here's Dexter now. He goes wide to Shamar. Shamar wants to use some pace, but it was too obvious. They were kind of ready for that one. And here's Quinones now looking. Shamar does a split. Good defending from Dexter, and he's then fouled. Very good awareness from Dexter Lembikisa there. And what's the problem? Okay, so it is going to be a free kick just outside the box to Jamaica. Dexter Lembikisa was aware the back heel from Quinones didn't work, and that's a foul on Dexter. It could have been a yellow card as well. Very cynical. Dexter doing good work so far. Really reading the game, anticipating the play. Commentator said we in trouble if Nicholson has to defend in a 5-4-1. Oh, that was just a bit too tall for Pinnock. He was wide open there. Here's Palmer. Palmer drops it all the way back now to Dexter. Dexter goes across the pitch to Bobby. Bobby being pressured. He plays a left foot ball, and that's going to be punched by the goalkeeper. I'm not sure why. Right to Antuna, though, on the wing. Here's Antuna looking. He goes deep on the other side of the pitch, and it is missed. I think flicked out of play by Bobby Reed there. Yeah, that was my worry about the formation as well. It looks like the three of them are going to rotate a bit, because right now it looks like Damari is kind of more central and Shamar is left and Antonio is right. So maybe the plan is to just give each of them a spell in each of the roles, maybe. Not get too predictable, which I don't mind. I do think that it makes the most sense to have Antonio through the middle, but I get it. Switch it up a little bit. Or I think Gray shouldn't be there. Put it that way. I think it should be either Shamar or Antonio. And that's going to be easy for Wade to catch in his box. He goes quickly. Tells Bobby to turn. He listens. Bobby down the line to Antonio, and he's there. Here's Vasquez coming across. He's double team now. Antonio trying to beat him. Good toe from Vasquez. Antonio fighting for it and wins it back and then is fouled. And that is people why I will always play him. He's just, look at that play. Man, run down the ball. Them take it from him, get it back, and then him get fouled. Yo, well done, Antonio. Yeah, we are rotate. Yeah, man, clap that effort there by Antonio. Man, run down the ball, get it, them double team him, take it from him, the man take it back from the two of them, then get fouled. Come on, Bobby. Is your thing fully calibrated now? Is it fully calibrated now? And why Bobby a shark the way I kick them? The Marino can swing in too. All right, Bobby! Oh! Boza smacks the ground in frustration because he got his head to that one and just flicked it wide. Oh! And I'm not even certain that's off of Shamar, you know. It wasn't off of number 5. No, it was Shamar. Ooh, if that could have been directed a little more towards goal. Oh, that's why I'm say when I watch the game, when I don't need to listen. Oh, Boza did head the man in the back of his head, so he had the man in the back of his head, and I think he went down shortly after running back a little bit. So hopefully this is not a concussion type of thing. I don't see any blood. Or maybe there's a cut. So Kaheem Dixon gets off the bench, going to warm up. Here's the replay again. I did see on the last replay that he definitely made contact with the back of Vasquez's head. But Vasquez was the one that was holding his head right directly after. And Nicholson was really just upset that he didn't score. And then after he was backtracking, then he started to feel the after effects, which is not the best sign. Yeah, man, Antonio good, man. Antonio good. Him get beaten a lot, but Antonio good. Yeah, Vasquez was going like this to buck out the ball and him come in with Fim and them connect. Hopefully him alright though. Him look like him will want to score a goal. Okay, no say the man focus on the goal, because it take him for miss the goal and him turn him head for see what happen. And it's not until the play done, him start feel it. You can see the swelling above his eye from the blow. That's what you call cocoa. Yeah, man, him a put in the work, man. That's a fact. Don't know why fans think we can bench. I don't know either. It's crazy. Yeah, man, him get buck hard. All right, player started back. Alvarez in midfield with it. He goes left to Vasquez. Vasquez back to Alvarez. So they have settled into this system where Alvarez just tucks in between the two CBs. And now they plan to have a nice extended spell of possession. Jamaica deciding that they don't want to let them, pushing up the pitch a bit. I like this from Jamaica, actually. Vasquez, Arteaga has to go long. And Jamaica cuts it out. Second ball won by Palmer and Reed. Palmer getting pressured. Well done. Plays out of pressure. Finds Shamar on the ground. Good ball. Very good ball again. Here's Palmer now coming in midfield. Ooh. It falls to Gray. Gray has it on the top of the box. And it's going to be a corner kick for Jamaica. So that was good football from Jamaica. Won the ball. Good 1-2. Good combination on the wing. Then a longer driven pass to Shamar. He turned in field. Casey Palmer made the bursting run through the middle. And then the pass to Antonio was cut out. Fell to Gray, who doesn't need much room to take a shot. Tried one and it was blocked. And now it's a corner kick to Jamaica. So these are quite a few opportunities in a row now where we've had some set pieces. We got close on the last one. Can this one tell? Here's Bobby Reed again. This one looks good in the air. Headed out by, I think that was Montez. Here's Palmer. Goes back wide to Bobby Reed. He's being pressured now by 1 and 2. Pass back now. Here is Gray. Gray goes down the line. Cuts back now with skill. Tries again. But now he's tackled by Quinones and it's going to be a throw-in to Jamaica. Here's Lee. Lee finds Bobby. He's being pressured. No call this time. Don't think it was, though. Good tackle, Ooh, Mexico playing around with it. Almost lost it. Cut out again by Jamaica. Here's Greg Lee on the left side. He finds Bobby Reed in midfield. How many times have I said that already in this game? The difference when you have somebody that don't just want the ball. Look at Bobby Reed again. Getting the ball. That's going to be too far, I think. Oh, good challenge from Shamar, Oh! And it was not a bad attempt by Dexter. He tried to shoot on the rebound. The keeper was kind of out of the goal. I mean, would have had to have been a spectacular strike with a defender in front of him, but he got it on target, though. Boza was upset that he didn't try to find him in the box, but I think he would have been offside. So I don't mind that attempt. Good try, good try, good try. Yeah, man. Sorry, good try. Good try, Dexter. Got it on target. And they're in, That's a good long ball by the keeper. And Wade does well with his head out of his box. Couldn't use his hand. And he actually did very well to get that one. Casey tried a chest pass to Reed. Reed wasn't on the same page. Here's Mexico now. They have an overload on the right side. Lee doesn't know what to do. Luckily, and a good turn from Damari Gray, and he's free down the left-hand side. Here comes Damari Gray. He finds Antonio. Antonio sticks to him. Couldn't get it back to Gray. It's actually good. And I think that there's an issue with Edson Alvarez. He's holding his hamstring, people. He's calling for the trainer immediately. I think this is not good. I don't know if he's going to survive this one. Alvarez is not the type of player to do this either. He's not really one for the antics. And yeah, his hamstring went. People. I think that's his tournament, I don't think he'll be back. Yeah, Alvarez is done. I agree. He's finito. You hate to see it, you don't want nobody. Wait, did you refill this? Yo, I'm like, because I'm looking and I'm like, what? How is this possible? It was a crazy time to stop the game, Damian, because I don't know if there's different rules in Copa America, but only a head injury stopped the game. So I don't know why them just stopped the game. So more than likely to be Luis Romo. That's probably the most like-for-like substitution. So Luis Romo will forward on now. People, I am not leaving, but I have to leave this part right here. The game don't start back yet. I'll be right back. Oh man. So we really, really don't like to see that, people. Honestly, Edson Alvarez out. We don't love to see it, Hopefully he can be all right, but this look like a serious tear of the hamstring, and he knew it right away. But I still think the referees are idiot because you can't stop the game for that. Game should have continued. Was good transition play. Yeah, man. The ref a madman. And I feel like if Antonio could have connect back with Damari Gray, him wouldn't stop the game, I threw Antonio hold up the ball and just couldn't find a pass quick enough. And we kind of slow it down. Him just, all right, I'm going to blow it. Because the man, he was basically running beside the man, see him drop, see him a ball, and him just blow it off. But even still, the laws of the game state the game not supposed to stop this. So. Yeah, Alvarez is out, man. Yeah. Should always listen to your father, don't. So the substitution is on. Luis Romo for Edson Alvarez. People want to say, like, I actually like how we are playing this football match right now. I actually really like it. And I hope people see the difference with two proficient technical players in the midfield, how it look different. And three round the back, that proficient too. Even though Bernard, all right, that's better from him. Shamar not doing three bad in this role either. Like, it looked like the freedom of the wing. I work with him. Casey Palmer goes long. That's a brilliant ball, you know. Controlled here by Gray. He's one-on-one. This is what we want. Oh, he beats one. Finds, who is this? Antonio. Shoot, boy. It's deflected. Bobby Reed almost got on the end of that deflection, you know. Ooh. Greg Lee, good header. Bobby Reed with the flick. Here's Shamar jumping. Good window by Montez. Sanchez goes long, and Greg always will win that. Throw in for Mexico. And Mikhail got some venom in that shot, but it was blocked by somebody. And Bobby Reed on the ricochet almost was through on goal. So I'm sure Jaime Lozano now, if there's one thing he would not want to see happen in this first game of this tournament, it's his captain and leader walking off the pitch with a hamstring injury. And that's very good defending by Dexter there. Just heads it back calmly to the keeper after a diagonal pass attempt. Bobby Reed, good one-touch pass to Pinnock. Pinnock comes forward with it, finds Casey Palmer in midfield. And the press from Mexico has calmed. And Casey with a loose pass trying to find Lee. Does win it, attempt to win it back. Lee with a good jumping header. Bobby Reed flicks it on, but it's won by Romo. He flicks it out left to Arteaga. Arteaga looking, finds Romo in midfield. Romo back to Vasquez. Vasquez over to Montez. Yeah, man, I believe so too. I think we're playing really well. It's a good first half performance, I think. Apart from like maybe the first 5-10 minutes were a bit, you know, but we've grown into the game very nicely. And I think we have let Mexico know that this is a different game that they're playing. I mean, just the level of press that they were on us in the beginning compared to right now, I think they realized that, we just can't press them and just win the ball from them. They can't play around us, you know? So, yeah, I like this, man. This is good. I don't know. Am I overdoing it? Like, what I'm seeing looks good. We're out shooting them. I don't think we're out possessing them, but our possession has certainly been more dangerous for the most part. So, I don't know. We're doing all right, man. This is Jamaica's game to win. Why? We don't look three bad at all. Love the organization of the back line. I love the combination of the midfielders right now when we're on the ball. And I think what this formation has really done, I think we are giving up a little more on the wings in this formation, but they are having a hard time just going through our middle. And that's why I say sometimes it's not about having a one man that going to destroy. When everybody's moving in tandem and in sync and in the right spots. Casey, that was unnecessary, brother. Free kick given up about 30 yards out directly in front of the goal. Casey Palmer just couldn't win that ball from behind and tried to. Yeah, I think the long balls a few times soften them up. But if you look now, Casey Palmer and Bobby Reed are getting the ball and being able to turn. And I think the long balls a few times caused that. Yeah, man, Jamaica playing really well, man. That was a foul, though, Fresh. That was a foul. You cannot try to win the ball behind him with hands on him. If you're going to do that, you have to touch the ball. And him just swing him foot and didn't touch anything. So it's a foul. I mean, yes, we are all Jamaica fans, you know, but a foul is a foul. The ref thief, but him never thief on that foul. That was a foul. Looks like Pineda is going to line one up here. That hits the wall. Dexter then clears. Ooh. Hopefully he wasn't in the box. That hit his hand. Well done, Greg. Well done, Dimmy. Good flick. Good flick, turn and go. Good ball. All right, here's Dimmy now. Can you switch it? Can you switch it big? Can you switch it big? Jeez, you could have played, you know. All right, here is Antonio wide now. Probably going to go down. Oh, good ball to Shamar. Found him. Oh, Shamar was a bit loose with the touch there. Just got his feet tangled up. And Jamali wait outside of his box. It's not going to quite get to him. Plays a pass to Pinnock. Pinnock now finds Latibodir. Latibodir wide to Bernard. Bernard in the channel again, looking for Antonio. Hits him in the chest with it. Antonio still has it and turns two of them. He's in the box now. Goes for a shot across box. It's saved. Bobby Reed follows up and couldn't get the good attempt, but we still have it. Here's Bernard. And Greg Lee played it wide now to Gray. Gray keeps it in. Gray is double teamed. Has no help. Looking. Does find Palmer. Palmer's beaten to the ball. And now Mexico play out. And Pinnock reads that one there. He's fouled. Pinnock read that one and he was fouled by Jimenez. Pinnock left one on him though, but Pinnock gets the foul. King Robert, I'll drop the flag them. Yeah, man, them deserve some flag, man. Them a play properly. Palmer and Corder continue to man the ball and find the right pass and work together. Yeah, I like how they're working together. I like how they're working together, and I think what we lost not playing low in that midfield, we're gaining way more with how we are able to play out and how we're able to transition with the ball. Pinnock with a poor giveaway. Here's Antuna now. There's an overload on this right side. Pinnock has two players, but he reads it well. That is Ethan Pinnock for you. Read the game. Make up for it immediately. Good jump, Palmer. Here's Romo. Romo finds Chavez now. Chavez goes to Quinones. Quinones can't turn, so goes back. Chavez wide to Arteaga. Back infield now to Chavez. Chavez drops it all the way back to Vasquez. Vasquez to Montes. Jamaica just dropping back now. Maybe taking a little bit of a breather. They did have a stretch of play there where they were really high-flying, pressing, transition heavy. They need to stay focused, though. Here's Greg Lee. Does stay focused. And I don't know why the ref never called a foul a while ago. Good header from Greg. And Damari saved it. And now we win a throw-in. So Greg Lee looked like he was trying to shield the ball there. Looked like he got fouled from behind. Or in fairness to the Mexican, he didn't get fouled. He just lost his footing. That ball looked like it had gone out, but they said it hadn't. Jamaica in the end do defend it. So throw-in for Greg Lee. He goes short. Antonio all the way back. Switches the play. Dexter under pressure. Drops it back to Deshaun. Deshaun plays it back to Dexter. Dexter down the line to Bobby. Bobby under pressure. And Dexter was fouled playing that pass to Bobby. So it's a free kick to Jamaica. Defensive right-hand side. 40th minute of play here. Still 0-0 at the NRG Stadium. Yeah, man, no need for listen. No need for listen to whatever you're listening to. You're going to get all there. I can do the commentary and me I give you the color commentary and me I give you some vibes all in one. So it's a lot better than listening to Alexi Lalas or whoever is talking right now. Jamali Wait goes long. That's headed out by Vasquez. Vasquez, good jump by Dexter there, winning the header. But Mexico win the second ball and they go long. Latiba there lets it bounce. But Dexter again, boy, Dexter is having a half. This man is everywhere. Man just win a header all the way down there. Come back and win a next header. Or win a ball. Shamar came from an offside position, so it will be an offside. Mexico start and play short. Here is Montes. He goes wide to Sanchez now. Sanchez down the right flank. Nobody really stopping him. No one stopping the ball. Why not? Here's Pineda. Tries a 1-2. It's cut out by Pinnock. Palmer being fouled, but no call. And Antonio tried to get released by Palmer. It was a little bit ahead of him. They need to sort that out though on that right side. They are doing a good job. Mexico. Pineda is going over there, and it's Pineda, Sanchez, and Antuna, and it's normally just two Jamaicans over there. So we need to sort that out, and that's well played by Lati. But there was a through pass attempted to Orbelin Pineda, who had run from deeper in midfield. Lati Badir spotted it, shielded the player, goes out for a goal kick to Jamaica. This was almost a brilliant 1-2, Sanchez to Pineda, but Pinnock, in the end, as Jamaicans would say, locked his nanny, was able to prevent that brilliant play. And that's a foul on Antonio, surely. Yes, he's been pushed in the back. So a free kick to Jamaica just over the half line in the Mexican half. Yeah, off the ball, we look good. Joel, play him in a back three in any other spots, he'll play good. Don't put him in the midfield. Antonio, I think that's about his third foul he drew for the half. I just want him to get one proper chance and score it. I want nothing more than for Antonio to score a goal in this game. I mean, I don't care who score, honestly, but I love if him get a goal star. Here's Pineda. Pineda looking long. I was so afraid of that. Bernard was going into a challenge on the top of the box, but went under control, thankfully. Relax. Who are you playing that to? Here's Montes. Going for a long strike, and that's over the bar. So it looks like Cesar Montes has taken the armband since the injury to Edson Alvarez, and that was rising. Struck it very firmly, but always rising, and weight just jumped for the cameras, really, over the bar. Goal kick to Jamaica. I must say that these Mexican jerseys are hideous. They're not so nice looking. Bobby Reed has become a general. And that's a great ball, you know. Greg Lee into the corner, waiting for it to come. He controls it, plays it in the middle to Damari. He's pressured off the ball. He was being held or something, but no call. Pinnock can't get around Jimenez. Jimenez tries to get the return, but Pinnock was with him stride for stride, and it's going to be a throw-in to Jamaica on Jamaica's left. Yeah, man, Casey dropped that one there. At the second one, we see him drop like that. Him drop one to Gray a while ago, and him just do that one there again. Or was that Bobby that did that one? Yeah, I think it was Bobby, because I'm saying Ton General, and then the man just spray one. And I move like Pearl out there. Bianconeri boss somewhere shaking his head. Said, nobody can be Pearl youth. Antonio, again, this guy is really good. Yeah, man, he's a baller. Antonio a baller, man. Put some respect on him name. Here's Arteaga. Back to Vasquez. Last minute of normal time first half. I'm sure there'll be a little bit added on for the Alvarez injury. Probably about 3, if I had to guess. Maybe 2. This is a diagonal into the box. Quinones heads it. Latibodier wins the first ball. Palmer comes and wins the second. Palmer goes long, but it's too long over everyone. Shamar looks back, wondering what he was supposed to do there. I think that was more a case of let's just, regroup. And Mexico on the attack again. Here's Arteaga. He finds Chavez in field. He goes back to Montes in the center circle. He plays to Quinones. And Bernard just ran through Quinones, gives a foul. Mexico plays short fast. Here's Montes on the ball. Montes goes wide to Sanchez. Sanchez has been lively in this first half. Tricks from Sanchez here. Not going anywhere. Party tricks for the crowd. I am seeing a few little droplets of yellow amongst all the green in the crowd. and Greg Lee, and I think Jamaica, and it's gonna be a lot of injury time. 6 minutes. Wow, I didn't realize how long that break was. So 6 minutes of injury time. We're into the 46 minute. So Jamaica need to stay focused here. There's a bit of time left at the end of this half, and they're in the box. Here's Chavez, tries to turn, looking for a shot. He's dropped it to Romo, and Romo side of the foot puts it just wide. I think Wade was scrambling there to get to that one, you know. Chavez turns in the box, drops it off to Romo, and Romo just sliced it a bit too much. Yeah, I think Wade would not have been able to get to that far corner. Romo just didn't quite get it calibrated properly. Yeah, PG. I know as I mentioned, Pirlo and anybody else, he must shake him head and a cuss. Yeah, brother, they're miserable. That have to play to Bowser feet. Yes, agreed. Maybe unpopular opinion, but me no rate Palmer. He's another Daniel Johnson, in my opinion. No, I don't even know if that's such an unpopular opinion. I think a lot of people don't rate Palmer, which I don't understand. I think he's very good, but I don't know. I think he's a lot more. There's a lot more. I think he does things a little faster than Johnson. I don't think. I think Johnson is very, at his own pace all the time. Even when the game requires some more pace in the game, he wants to just play at his pace. I think Palmer at least have different speeds that he can play at. That's the difference. That's the main difference I see in them. Here's Sanchez on the right. He's going to whip one in. That's far post, and Quinones is free. I think Dexter stopped that with his head, so that needs to be stopped. Referee, where you wait, pan? Just blow the whistle, man. Don't do him that DJ turn back the ball a lot. Casey does the forward pass. That's a big difference as well. More prone to going forward. That hurts. Back of the head like that don't feel good. Oh yeah, the injury to Shamar. I did forget about that little break as well. Have to agree about Palmer. Yeah, so Peter agree with you, Nick. Good turn, better pass, Dex. Lapses in concentration. Yeah, I will agree with Palmer that he does have lapses in concentration. I will agree with that. I don't think he's fully switched on all the time. But I think on the ball, he's better than DJ. For me. I don't understand either. Palmer playing much better than DJ and turn back the ball too much. Yeah, again, to me, that's the biggest difference. I mean, there'll be plays. There was a play, I think it was a damn rep game. We play two nice pass and DJ get in the midfield and the whole crowd said, "Tur," and the man actually turned back and played the ball back. And everybody just, I'm to the brother, man. Dexter been one of my best performers so far in this first half. Been immense. Stop everything on this side so far. All right, stay alert, Jamaica. This is the time when you just stay alert. Stay switched on. Don't go too far. And Quinones loses out again. And Bobby Reed wasn't sure what he wanted to do there. Just dribbles it out of bounds. Vasquez going long. I don't mind if they do that every time. Good jump, Antonio. Bowser, read the play, no man. Well done. Couldn't direct the header the right way. Run in. All right, well done, Dimmy. Drop Miguel now. Yes. Here's Romo in midfield. Romo and Antonio tried to cut out the pass and only gave up a corner doing so. Dang. Romo was getting the pass out to Quinones and Antonio attempted to block it out. Did so, but couldn't direct it anywhere but back for a corner. So this is a corner to Mexico now. Here's Chavez. And that's a good header from Montez, but not enough power. And Jamali Wade got on the end of it. I think He was screened as well by Pinnock, who jumped to clear, and challenged as well by Bernard. So Jamaica at least made it difficult for him to get too much power on that one. But he was able to direct it on target. And Jamali Wait, though, with quite an easy save, just falling to his left. Still 0-0. It's the last 20 seconds of the injury time here. Dexter again wins a challenge. Antonio, man. If Antonio touch was just cleaner, brother. Jeez. And that is the end of the first half. Who is the ref yelling at? Oh, it's not the end of the first half. Bernard and Jimenez getting a stern talking to from the referee. Yo, hey! This man back up and swing him elbow. What kind of foolishness is that? Yo, Hallgrimson is livid on the sideline. So Bernard and Jimenez were getting into it, and he was trying to shield him, and he swung his elbow towards him. And Hallgrimson was standing right in front of it. And he was upset. I don't wrong him. I think you have to remember as well, like, Palmer for Coventry don't have to do this much work defensively. He literally plays like one of the attacking players. So I feel like we have sacrificed some of what we would get from him creatively because he have to be doing a job in our team. And at least he's doing that, because again, I don't look at the stats yet, but I bet you him is one of the highest tacklers on the field and one of the most duels in Goina for the first half. Dexter being the best player this half, agree. Bobby deserve a shout, agree with that as well. Good work, Antonio. We say see for second half now. Yeah, man, he might get a run out. Him going down the line if so. How Lati playing? Lati doing well. I mean, Lati not really do nothing wrong. He might marshal the back line. He might start the transition, basically. Him is like the trigger for start everything. So yeah, he might play well. So that's halftime, people. That's halftime. Yo, that's why I'm tell you, lock off them sound and listen to big sound. Because even though I'm a Jamaica fan, I talk about the two side them. Palmer doing well in my opinion. I think he's playing well today. I know people want more, but I don't know if them expect Casey Palmer to play like Declan Rice. I don't know. Well, I shouldn't say Declan Rice because England not playing good right now. I don't know which midfielder play well. Tony Cruz. Yeah, that you know. Yeah, man. Good half. Dixon and Cephas by at least the 60th. I agree with Cephas. I don't think Dixon needs to forward so early. Dixon can forward later if him forward. Palmer could be limited by his role in this team. Nick, that is literally what it is. The man is very limited. Yeah, I had a feeling, MF, that he wouldn't be able to last. So I would play Dimi like another 15 minutes because I don't want him pull up anything or anything like that. Because he hasn't really been playing, so he can't be that much fit. Even though a lot of them not that much fit, but very good half. So yo, I feel good about that half, people. I think Jamaica played well in that first half. What I want to do now is pull up the stats from SofaScore for the first half. Let's see what they had to say. Get some player ratings and thing. But I'm pleased, people. I'm pleased. I mean, if this type of ball game was being displayed in the World Cup qualifiers, I think we would have won by a lot more goals because we're playing pretty good today, I must say. All right, so this is the rankings. As you can see, people, the eyes don't lie. I said that he was the best player in the first half, and he was the highest rated player, Dexter Lembikisa, 7.5. Deshaun second with the 7.1. Joel and Pinnock a bit lower, 6.5 and 6.6. But some good scores for the most part for everybody. Antonio kind of low at 6.5, so is Joel. Bobby at a 6.9. Not sure why that's so low. Figure he would be a little bit higher than that. Palmer 6.8, so not bad. Demi kind of quiet, but you can see when him get the ball, he's probably gonna do something. Mikel Antonio 6.5, Shamar 6.7 had that flicked header chance that just went just wide. I'd say that's probably the closest Jamaica would have come in the first half to scoring a goal. On the Mexican side, Montez having a good first half ratings wise, 7.5. I think that has to do probably with a lot of headed clearances from the long passes. As I said, George Sanchez very active on that side. Luis Chavez having a good game, 7.3, and Orbelin Peleda 7.1. Santi Jimenez really quiet in that first half. I think the physicality of the Bernard and Pinnock especially was tough on him. Jamaica is doing a good job of not getting Joel too much in those one-on-one duels. Joel is not the largest as a centre back, but I do think that his ability to read the game and read the play from that central position is something that can make him an asset there. But I'm just curious, people, since everybody been talking about Casey, I just want to look at him actual stats. So this is the heat map, as you can see, doing some work deep as well as getting into the attack as well at times when he can. So 53 minutes, 32 touches, 75% passing. Probably would like that to be up over the 80s in central midfield still, but we're not killing for that. 32 touches. He lost the ball only 6 times, so taking care of it, that is good. One shot off target. I remember he tried that volley after the set piece, didn't really have the right technique for it. 1 of 3 on his long passes. I know that one long pass was to Damari Gray in the corner, which led to a nice little dangerous situation. 3 out of 6 on his ground duels, so getting involved tackling wise. 1 for 1 aerials, 1. 2 fouls committed, and he has 3 tackles. See? And 1 time he was dribble pass. So 3 tackle the man put in a half. That's good from midfield. Bobby Reid, let's check his stats because, not everybody, but Rob Smith was concerned about the energy going into this game, not having low in the midfield. But let's see how he did. 46 touches, 20 for 29, 69% possession, passing. Not the best, to be totally honest. He did have 1 key pass, 1 of 4 on his crosses, 1 of 3 on his long passes. 1 shot blocked. He was 1 for 1 on his dribbles, 3 for 5 in his ground duels, and 2 of 2 on his aerials. Lost the ball 18 times, so that's really what's holding down his score. Just the passing and the losing the ball. And then he had 1 interception and he had 2 tackles. So between the 2 central midfielders, 5 tackles in the first half. That's very good. That's not bad at all. You see, Bobby spent most of his time just collecting from the back line. That big red mark there, that's where he would have had his most touches in the half. So of the 2, he's really the one that's playing the deeper role, which is amazing. This guy is like a Swiss Army knife, just do everything. And you have to highlight Dexter as well. The eye test told us he was playing the best, and the stats say the same. 7.5 so far, 32 touches, 60% on his passes, 9 of 15. 1 for 2 on his crosses, 0 for 1 long passes. He has 1 shot on target, 2 for 2 dribble successes, 5 of 5 ground duels, 1 for 1 aerial duels, so winning every duel. 8 times he lost possession out of his touches. He was fouled twice. He has 3 clearances, 1 block shot, 1 interception, 1 tackle, and he was dribble pass, none. So just talk about doing everything. That is doing everything. The man have tackles, win every duel, win successful dribble. Every time him try beat a man and beat them, like that's just a solid performance. And then let's go ahead and highlight Deshaun as well with the 7.1. 6 clearances already, 1 interception, 3 tackles. Did commit that 1 foul. Only lost possession 3 times in 26 touches. 80% for the passing. Would like to see that a little more, but more than likely has 6 long passes attempted. So 3 of 6 not bad. And really, every short pass he has made has been good. So 3 out of 6, those are his 3 attempted passes that didn't work out. And 50% on long passes is not bad at all. So he does have 1 key pass as well from around the back. So Deshaun Bernard did his thing. Jamali Wade having a good first half as well. I thought he had a very crucial claim outside the box, which was something we were worried about going into this game with what was happening with him in Dominica and in one play in the Dominican Republic, that the decision making coming off the line, but he was assured. He knew he was outside of his box. He jumped and made the clearing header. So yeah, well done, Jamali Wade. Probably watched some game film with the coaching staff and try to figure out what was going on there. So good to see that he looked like he corrected that. Only 2 saves in the first half, so that's good. Usually we play Mexico and Blake is making 10 saves, so to have only 2 saves in that half, that's wonderful. Let's look at the overall statistics as well of the first half. So 65-35, I would love to see us get that inched up closer to 40. That's my hope. The expected goals, Mexico slightly edged it, but none of us really had a big goal threat. They did have the one big chance though, that obviously they didn't convert. The shots are dead even at 7 apiece. They have 4 corners, we have 2. Let's see where the rest of them. Shots on target, so 2-1 to Mexico. 3 off target, 2 blocks, 4 inside the box, 1 big chance miss. Touches in the penalty area, Mexico 18, Jamaica 7. Foul in the final third, both twice. The passes, basically, they have about double our passes right now. As I said before, hopefully we can, lessen that gap as the second half comes back. Final third phase, I would like to see us get that up over about 65. That means we're connecting more passes in that final third area. Final third entries, they did have us beat there, 41-21. So yeah, as well as I think we are playing, the stats do show that, there's definitely still a little bit more tilted towards Mexico. The one thing I will say is that the overall major stats like shots on target are still very close. And, it's not we weren't really getting peppered at any stage in the first half, which is good. A lot of times when we play Mexico, they have these long extended spells where we just can't get the ball, we can't stop anything they're doing. And yeah, it's not the best. All right, let me check back in now with the chat. I'm sure some more people drop some comments. Dixon has more skill than Cephas and he's also quick. So I think the 2 of them would put pressure. All right, MF, understand. Fresh Godman doing great job, but you can't please some people. All right, Frankson saying they are forward back and him said, good game so far, but we don't have attacking mid going forward to split Mexico back line. Okay. Side big. Yeah, man, good half. Ratings is madness. Antonio has been class. Yeah, he really has. I guess you don't get ratings for drawing fouls, Brightest spot going forward. The shots are coming right to the midfield that I was talking about earlier. No, I think it's the flanks where they're killing us. I don't think they're getting shots in the middle of them. Well, they're getting the shot in the middle of the midfield after overloading us on the flank and cutting it back in. So, yes, the shots might be ending up from the middle, but it's all stemming from the overload, especially on that right side, Greg Lee's side. It's only a matter of time. Mexico should be up 2. Corey. Jado Corey. Corey still not amused. We surrendered in the middle so we could close off the width. We have been giving up goals from crosses, so we dealt with that. Antonio looked good out there. Yeah, man. Normally, Mexico have like 15 shots, 7 on target, 3 big saves. Yeah, actually, half time of a Mexico-Jamaica game, Blake have a 8.0 already. Bosa has to do better holding up the ball. Yeah, a few times the touch was a little loose. I agree. I thought in spurts though he looked pretty decent. Looked good in that wide role. Never looked too shabby at all. I remember one time he made a nice turn, played it infield to Palmer. I think that ended up in a shot that was blocked from Gray. Let's look at Antonio numbers. So 22 touches. So good activity for a striker in the first half. One off target, one shot block, one of four on the dribbles, 4 of 6 passing, 1 for 1 long passes, 4 of 9 ground duels, 3 of 8 aerial duels. So really involved in everything up front. 11 possession loss in the 22 touches. So that's really what dragged down the score the most right there, probably in this list. He was fouled 3 times though, and he does have an interception. So yeah, if him can just have a couple more connected passes and everything, these stats will get better quickly. I think it's just that possession loss stat really dragging him down. And what's it? 3 out of 8 aerials and like 4 out of 9 ground duels. If him can get that percentage higher, then those numbers will come up a little bit. Damar Gray was kind of drifted in and out of things for the most part. 17 touches, 8 for 12 passing. I don't think he even attempted at. Oh yeah, 1 for 1 on dribbles. Did have a shot blocked. That was the one that went out for a corner. 1 for 2, 0 for 2, 7 possession loss. So yeah, Demi a little bit quiet today, but we've seen that before. Quiet half, and then one very loud moment. So let's not forget that he can turn on something very fast. Very, very fast. So all right. So what you guys think moving forward as far as substitutions you would like to see? I saw someone say Dixon and Cephas. So I'm assuming you would be taking out who? Who would you be taking out? Let me know who wanted Dixon and Cephas, who you're taking out. All the defender who keep the wonderful enough more spacing did have, imagine if him come up a little closer. Oh yeah, I talk about Montez with the long shot. Yeah, I think there were only maybe 2. I remember Sanchez running infield with the ball long till he got like about 10 yards outside the box. And I was like, nobody not gonna step up. So yeah, other than that play, I don't really remember the middle being so open. I think we are doing a decent job of blocking the half space, and then when we do so, we do concede some wing options. And we're just living with that right now. Can't shut down everything. All right, looks like they are back on the field. The squad looks unchanged. Looks like everyone that started is back out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, no? Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. So it looks like Mexico is doing an Argentina last night. I see them just now coming down the tunnel. By the way, Jesse Marsh said he thought that Argentina should be fined for how long they took to come out. He said it was like a 20-minute, 30-minute delay. I know Jesse Marsh is the king of exaggeration, though, so I know it probably wasn't that long. Not a fan of back three. Bernard, Latti, and Pinnock playing excellent. Yeah. Well, maybe today you'll become a fan. Never know. Antonio played good so far, but we need more from him. We need to clone him so he can have somebody else doing the same thing. Lembikisa is being targeted as the weak link. I would agree at the back it would be him. You really think they're targeting Lembikisa? Brother, every dangerous attack has come down Jorge Sanchez and Antuna side, and Orbelin Pineda going out there and overloading Greg Lee. That's been the side where everything. Look at our right side defense numbers compared to the left, and look at their left side attacking and left back numbers compared to the right side. That tell you everything you need to know, Corey. I don't believe they're targeting Lembikisa at all. And if they were, they changed their mind after about 5 minutes. So the game is back, people. Halftime kickoff is about to happen. Remember to like the video. Smash the like button. Drop a super chat if you feel so inclined, Everything is greatly appreciated. But just make sure. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. We need, I don't even know how much likes on the video. How much likes on the video? Let me see. Not even 50 likes, people. Channel. Not do me bad star. All this good commentary I get. I can't even get some like on the video. And Jamaica kicked off quickly. Cross into the box. Palmer struck it. Was saved and then had to be cleared out for a corner. So I'm here cussing about likes and missing the game. And that was, again, this keeper does not look comfortable or confident at all. Here's the corner now. This time Bobby Reed goes to the back post. Nobody can get on the end of it. Looks like it's going to run away, but Lee does save it and pass it back. All the way to Lembekisa. He goes back down the line to Lee. That's a brilliant ball. Here's Lee looking to cross. Can't beat the first man, but it will go out for another corner kick. Hal Grimson is clapping. He likes it. Looks like Dimi will actually get a chance to take one. I've been wondering why he hasn't taken any set pieces. I guess Bobby was whipping them beautifully in training or something. And the keeper there just fumbled under no pressure, soft shot. Here's Dimi now with the corner. That one's way too deep, but Bobby Reed is there and can't direct his header back across. Poor execution there. Goes for a goal kick. So 47th minute. I think Demi is laughing at that attempt to head it back across the box. Goal kick Mexico. Here's Vasquez. Vasquez now back to the keeper. The keeper under no pressure in his box. Plays it to Vasquez again. Ooh, and almost too much time on the ball by the keeper there. Shamar snuck up on him. He had to clear it out for a throw-in. Yeah, me no know where Corey get the targeting Dexter thing from. I don't know if I must somewhere here somebody has said that and just believe. Because me no believe Corey I watched the game and could have said that. Not you, Corey. No way. Him say, okay, let's see. Yeah, man, forward back, man. Good press here from Jamaica. And they somehow get around it and clear it out. But Bobby's in the midfield. He heads it. Second ball won by Romo. He heads it wide now to Arteaga. Arteaga goes in front to Quinones. Quinones in the middle. Good 1-2 here. Finds Romo in the midfield free. Greg Lee wins the header as usual. Casey Palmer turns and lets it run away from him. Romo beats him with the dribble. I'm not sure how the ref missed that hole by Casey, but he didn't call it. Here's Bernard now under pressure. Takes his time, plays it infield to Pinnock. Pinnock goes back to Waite. Waite takes a touch with his right, clears with his left. Well headed by Romo in midfield. Latibo there wins the second ball. Bobby Reed flicks it to Palmer. Palmer under pressure now. Needs to not lose it and doesn't. Good composure there. Gets it out to Greg Lee. He cuts back. Now it's played back to Latibo there. This is better from Jamaica. Latibo there now plays it, clips it to Dexter. Good ball. He controls on the tie. Dexter looking to go long, but changes his mind, goes inside to Bobby. Bobby back to Joel. This is good possession here from Jamaica. Joel clips it again to Lee, finds him. Now it's to Antonio. Antonio being pressured, wins the first ball. Here's Antonio down the line, crosses with his left foot. Ooh, and Shamar Nicholson was waiting to head that in, cleared by Vasquez. Dexter by the corner flag now, juggling, keeps it. Good whipped in ball with the left, and Antonio has scored the header. Brilliant play by Dexter. Hey, and Boza has taught Antonio a dance. And people, I told you Antonio needs a goal and he gets it. Mikel Antonio. Goal. Goal. Them a target Dexter. I tell you who going to target Dexter is every club in the damn Premier League if him keep on playing like this. Look at this play from Dexter, man. Win the ball, juggling, skill, fake him, whip him with the left foot. What a cross! What a cross, Dexter Lembikisa. And how long have I been saying? When last you watch Antonio play for Jamaica and him get a cross for go bucking at the goal? When last you see that? Goal! Yo, the group I call. I join the call, you know, call vibes. Goal! 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 Yo! Big up on yourself, my God! Yeah, people. People, them go crazy. Oh, they're checking the goal. My gosh. No, please. No. No. It offside? No goal. Mirasta judge. Mirasta judge. It's VAR offside. What a deflating feeling, man. And he is offside, you know. Jeez, I know. Just assume him just get there after the ball cross. Charger. All right, Jamaica. Regroup. Regroup, Jamaica. Nobody make the man them score upon me right after that or nothing like that, you know, man. Jaja. For real. Jaja. Show star. All right, Jamaica. Just keep your focus now. Don't get like me and stop commentating and be stupid. Roma in the box. Good tackle from Pinnock to cut that out. Wait. Just wait, no, man. All right, he goes quickly. Dexter on the go. Give it, no? Good ball. Oh. Poor pass from Dexter, I think. Yeah, sorry, Dex. Sorry. Dang. All right, Jamaica. Again, just concentrate. Here's Mexico now. Tries to flick it out. Win the second ball. Here's Sanchez down the wing. Antuna is off like a jet. Well done, Pinnock. He's too good. Good tackle. Gray. Palmer to Pinnock. Pinnock under pressure. Pinnock relaxes and kills all people around him. What a play by Pinnock, man. Good turn, Antonio. Oh, that's too much on that, though. I don't think that's staying in. Oh, he saved it. Good save. Jeez. Oh, well done, Dexter. Have a go with the left. He couldn't get it like the Nations League. Yo, me not wrong you, though, Bala. Me not wrong you. Yeah, no goal star, Jano. Yeah, Dex made the wrong choice there. That is a fact. No, man, him did offside when the ball kick. It automated, you know, so them can't mess it up. I think they might use the same. Well, maybe they're using the same thing like the Euro. Cause I'm gonna see the graphic with the, you know, the body and, you know, whatever. I'm gonna see none of them thing there. So maybe I don't know. Good tackle, Casey. Drop no. Lord have mercy. The man, one thing, them gonna wait for you, no? No! Handball. That's a handball. That's a definite handball. They're gonna look at that, and that's a handball. Jesus, Ramar, what that, man? I think VAR going to tell them to look at that, you know. Oh, VAR, don't have that. But I don't know, you know. The man slide on him trailing hand was there, you know. So I don't know how that go. Them give a blind for the trailing hand on the ground. Because that clearly hit him hand, you know. Well, they probably won't call it because it hit his foot first. Yeah, it hit his foot first. Now, if it did hit straight on him hand, then he would have an issue. Then give him a yellow card, no ref. Another, or well, maybe I don't know if Euro and CONMEBOL using the same thing. Yeah, well, yeah. Basically, they wouldn't give it because you do get a brace arm. Okay, because if I'm a defender, me I brace my arm every time. And here's Antonio now on the break. He has Mikel Antonio looking. Plays long to Shamar. It will find him. He controls on his thigh. He's looking to shoot. He cuts it onto his left foot. It's blocked though. Good win by Latibodair. Can we win the second ball? Yes, we can. Oh no, Pinnock. Jeez. Here's Santi Jimenez looking. Plays it wide now to Chavez. He's going for a shot. And that's a good save from Waite. That was on target, low to the far post. And I think Waite had to wait because it went through the legs of Deshaun Bernard. So it looked like he saw it late, which he did. And it might have been inching just wide, but he couldn't take any chances there. I agree with. Point to your head and tell them to focus. Liverpool fans never forget. We said we play better than Mexico. Oh no! That was a free header. Could have been. But he couldn't get his head on it. I don't know how that man was so free running in a while ago, but that was lucky that he didn't get his head on that one. All right, here's the VAR check. It was pretty clearly offside when the left foot was struck. No, Fresh God is forever the loyalist. So, man saying was onside, you know? But it was quite clear from the first replay that they showed back. Because I didn't really pay attention to any of the replays while I was celebrating. Just when they showed it after they were going to the check. Casey, don't follow that, man. Jeez, peas. Jamaica getting a little more stretched than I would like since the disallowed goal, to be honest. We need to get back that compactness. Mexico now starting to get more possession. Romo finds a pocket of space and turns. Poor pass from Romo, though. Was going for the diagonal to Quinones, but poor execution. Yeah, I think other than the last game and the Dam Rep game, I thought he had some little moments, but the Dominica game, I thought he wasn't good at all. But you're right. Before that, he had been solid. I don't remember him having a bad game before the last two. And I don't think the Dam Rep game was bad. I just don't think it was great. But I do think the Dominica game was bad. All right, here's Greg Lee now with a throw in on the left side. He goes long over everybody. And that is it. Yeah, I don't see Damari lasting much longer, honestly. He's really been a passenger of late, especially. But maybe he has one or two more runs in him to get us something out of this. Pino goes back to Waite. Waite being pressured by Jimenez. Waite goes long to no one. Controlled by Romo. Good tackle from Palmer, though. It squirts out to Quinones. Quinones. Now to Romo. Romo. Back to Quinones. Quinones. And Corey MPA was ready to come back into the chat and tell me about Quinones. But Quinones puts it over the top. And for once, Dexter couldn't keep up with the run of Quinones. One touch and then a hard strike. Could not keep it down on target, though. Goal kick to Jamaica to regroup and start playing as we did in the first half. No, we were playing okay in the second half for that stretch even before we scored the goal. Good flick by Casey there. And Dimmy, perhaps not thinking he was going to win it, was standing still. I'm telling you. Him probably just click back on the stream when him see the man running at the box, and then him just click back out when him when him never score it. Yo, the chat go crazy, bro. Every chat I go crazy. Yeah, man, people, remember to smash the like button. Don't forget that part. All right, Greg Lee cuts out the pass, and then he's fouled. Yes, good call. He's fouled on the wing here. So a free kick to Jamaica in our own half. Close to the half line, though. On that left side. Hal Grimson arms folded, looking on. Sure, he must feel pretty decent about what he's seen so far today. I would say I would say since the disallowed goal, though, we have kind of dropped off just a bit. We maybe need to think about freshening up the team a bit now. Good pressure from Gray to win it. Lee goes inside, and Reed is sandwich. Can't quite win that one. Got his toe on it, though. One thing about Antuna, the man runs constantly on this wing, man. Cutting in, cutting back out. Step to Chavez now. Jeez, Chavez can score from there, man. We need to inject some speed. I just think we need to inject something. The man, them a bit tired, Jamaica need to shut down number 9. They've done a great job so far. Yeah. First touches are horrendous, man. I tell you. Good tackle again from Casey Palmer. Here's Mikel Antonio. Oh, had balls on the run. Couldn't get it through to him. Here's Antonio. He's going to go down the line. Can he whip one in? He can't. And I think the ricochet hit off of Antonio as well. So it's going to be a goal kick to Mexico. Yeah. Good call there. Off of Vasquez, back off of Antonio. Antonio shows him the respect. No, double ricochet. Hush fresh. All right, now Romo back to Vasquez as they slowly build out. Here's Arteaga. Of the two fullbacks, Arteaga has definitely been the one to stay a little bit more at home. Sanchez seems to have more license to go forward. And Mexico is readying 2 substitutions. It looks like they're bringing on the giant to come play striker Martinez. And here's Jimenez in the box. He got by Latibo there a bit easily there. And I got off a right foot shot, which Wade handled well and parried out for a corner. But just a bit too easily beaten for my liking there. Just, let him beat him to the right. Now, you don't want Jimenez cutting back on that left, but still, that was a bit too easy for me. But a good save by Wade there. Had the strong hands up top. Didn't get beaten. Pineda whips it in. And that's left and falls. And a good strike by Arteaga. And a good save, good handling by Wade again. Looked like he might have carried that ball out for a corner on the save, but in the end, was able to hold it extended and keep it on the line. So it was not giving up another corner. Here's Pinnock. He goes back to Wade. Wade now goes wide to Bernard. Bernard being pressed from behind. He goes long. And this might work out. Ooh, Montez is 7 feet and he cuts it out. Jeez, I was going to DeMar, Well done, Pinnock. Well done, Pinnock. All right, Demi. Kill people now. All right, let it off then. Well done. Going in midfield now. Greg Lee with a weak pass. Latibo there cleans it up. Here's Wade. Wade doesn't take any chances. Goes long. Jamaica winning the second ball, but Quinones wins it back. Here's Romo. Again, Jamaica need to freshen up this team. All the players look to have dropped a notch in the energy. Obviously, we can't change the 11, but we need to inject a couple of new legs in there, man. I would even make. I probably just don't. Boy, who would you bring on? Who would you bring on? I know Cephas, but who else? Do we have anybody else? The man them want Dixon come on now? Cephas. Maybe bring on Karai Anderson for play some midfield. Just a fresh set of legs in the midfield. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my Lord, Quinones. Jeez, I'm peas. This man Quinones, turn it up. Bernard did well to even get a challenge there. Got the corner, ricochet off of Bernard. That could have been one. Mark up, Jamaica. Mark up. Don't let it be a set piece, man. Chavez with the outswinger. Well done, Pinnock. Arteaga plays it to Pineda. Pineda wider now to Chavez. Chavez whips it in with the left foot. And that's not the best clearing header, but Pinnock is alert and closes him down and blocks the shot. Here's Romo searching. Casey, relax now. Where you go do? You go back in your shape, man. And Jamaica now readying 2 subs. It looks like it's going to be Damian Lowe and Michael Hector. So no changes in the attacking sense. It doesn't look like. Could be that Bobby Reed moves out of the midfield and goes further forward. And he is making a sub for one of the midfielders. I'm not sure. Or I'm not sure who they're gonna take out right now. So let's see. It's Damian Lowe and Michael Hector coming on, people. Let's see who is coming off. Mexico are also making changes. Pineda off and Santi Jimenez off for Rodriguez and Martinez. So Rodriguez, I thought, would get the nod, and Martinez, I told you, would at some point come on for that change of focal point. This guy is 6'3", so a different challenge. Damari Gray, as expected, didn't last the 90. He comes off. And also, it's going to be, looks like Deshaun Bernard coming off as well for Michael Hector. So let's see if that kind of changes things a bit around the back. If Hector goes to the middle of the 3 and pushes Latibodera out to the right, I would assume that's what's going to happen. But let's see. Yes, he is in the middle. Latibodera has gone to the right. Pinnock is still in the same left center-back role. And that was an almost goal there. Still on, but a good clearance. Looked like they were offside, but there was no offside call. Here's Palmer. Palmer back to Lee. Lee gets a clearance, but it's right to Romo. And Jamaica is really starting to hang on at this point. It's a good cross, you know. Latibodera does well, winning a header over a 6'3" man, and that's a brilliant strike by Arteaga. What a hit on the top of the box. Jamaica, as I said, was reeling. You could see it coming, and we just could not get a handle on the game. And it is 1-0 to Mexico. And a Mexican fan is crying. Damn. So the cross came in. Latibodera did well to win the first header. And it's just too open on the top of the box. No one there, and good luck saving that. That was brilliantly struck. Flushed it. Side netting. Low, hard, cut across the ball. That's just brilliant technique. Can't take nothing away from that one. And it's 1-0 to Mexico. And NRG Stadium erupts. So quite deflating there. But honestly, I don't understand. Unless Deshaun is having some kind of discomfort, I'm not sure why you would change a defense that is holding a clean sheet in any way. Just doesn't, I don't understand it. All right, Jamaica, get back in the game now. Here's Antonio. Tries across, it's blocked. Throw into Jamaica. Casey Palmer is wide open. Why don't we throw the ball to him? Okay, we're going long. Pinnock gonna do his long throw. All right, let's see what kind of set play Damian Lowe has taken the armband. Here's a long throw over everyone, cleared by Romo. Good hold-up play. Hector wins the second ball. Dexter Lembikisa just clears it, really. Here's Quinones. Quinones looking long. Cut out by Latibo there. Here's Hector. Hector finds Lowe in midfield. Lowe plays it wide to Bobby. Here's Bobby Reed. Thought about crossing it, didn't decided not to. Tackled by Lowe, but it went out for a throw-in to Mexico. So 72nd minute here. Jamaica down 1-0. Back to Sanchez. Sanchez to Romo. Romo turns in midfield. Goes long with a diagonal looking for Quinones. Quinones is going to keep it in and beat Dexter. No, Dexter recovers well. Good defending again. Dexter goes long, too long though. Here's Vasquez. Vasquez to Romo. This long ball is killing us, man. Got to connect some passes. We can't just give them the ball. Arteaga. Who's that? Chavez. Chavez back to Romo. Romo back to Chavez. Chavez looking, goes back all the way to Vasquez. Vasquez now finds Montes. All the way back now to the keeper. Good pressure from Jamaica, forces them to go long. Pinnock wins the first ball. Palmer with time, turns in midfield. Plays it forward to Greg Lee. Greg Lee down the left flank, looking to cross. Doesn't. Plays it back to Palmer. Palmer cuts in field, looking, plays it inside to Damian Lowe. A lot of space for Lowe in the midfield. He plays it next to Latibo there. Latibo there turns it back now to Hector. Hector finds Lowe in the space. Lowe turns. Lowe plays a good ball to the feet of Dexter. Dexter turns well. Whips in a ball to the back post. It's flicked on by Jorge Sanchez. Sanchez, I think that might have been out. Yes, it was out. So Greg Lee with the throw. Let's see if they're going to wait. I think Pinnock is coming to take another long throw. He is. So we're going to set up the long throw now. Ethan Pinnock can really heave this thing into the box very far. So people need to realize to back up. Here's Lowe. Ooh, a lot of bodies go down, no foul. Rodriguez inside to Quinones. Quinones shielding. Eventually losing. Lowe tries to take everything away, but misses everything. Here's Romo now in field. Romo plays it wide to Antuna. Antuna back to Romo. Back to Antuna now. Antuna in acres of space. He lays it off to Chavez. Chavez looking. Lowe got a toe on it, asking for the, but no. Not getting it. I mean, we've been calling for it, though. We've been calling for the fresh legs. You hate Hector? Jano Star. What Hector do you? Yeah, Bobby thought he could have gone to win the ball from the man, and the man just knock it round him when him come try win it. Yeah, Cephas now, I agree. I would bring him on. Boza can come off. Yeah, I think Hector is better than people think. Here's Quinones with a shot. Safe hands again from Wade. He's trying to get the fans G'd up. Yeah, of course him look lost. The man just forward on the field. It's a dangerous ball there. Could have been a mix-up. And that did go over the line for a throw-in for Jamaica. You're gone? Fresh. The coach not getting a beating, man. Relax. Relax yourself, man. Relax. Man, them emotional, bro. We're up 1-0, or we thought we were, and now we're about to potentially lose the game. Al Grimson said, go in the feet. Here's a long throw again. That's a good one again, you know. Flick on. Can it drop to anyone? Ooh, can it drop to anyone? Hector switches the play, but not well done at all. We need to get back now. Good run back, Jamaica. Watch the switch. Cheese and peas, what a ball. Oh my gosh, Hector, man. Man nearly bought the ball and then goal. Why, Hector? Who named Depths? So Mexico making more changes. Al Grimson doesn't employ a bench at these tournaments, so he won't make any. Give him a yellow card. Give him a yellow card, didn't you? You just have a custom one. You have card for that. Give him a card. Give him a card. You're telling the man to run that way and all of them are go over there. So. Sure. Well, that gone too far. I mean, no say, big coach over here start cuss the coach right now. I'm sure of that. Make a mistake, no youth. All right, Mexico goes long. Get up, man. Man, you always try to draw some foul, man. Go ahead. Relax, Jamali. Pinnock. Can't take it from you, Pinnock. You don't have to worry about nothing. Jeez, I'm take it from you. Poor pass. Well done, Joel. Turn low. Somebody show for the ball now. All I want to do is run from the ball. Good ball low. Finds Lee left. Lee goes all the way back to Pinnock. Damian Lowe comes short for it again. Turn Joel. Here's Pinnock now. Pinnock drives it to the right to Bobby. Good control. He goes back to Joel. Joel switches it back again to Pinnock. Pinnock looking. He goes long down the left side. That's too much. I think Greg Lee might have kept that in, but no. It's going to be a throw into Mexico. So Cephas and Dixon coming on now. Cephas and Dixon coming on now. I guess after the next break in the play. Good run back, Bobby. Respect. All right, here's Mexico now. Quinones. Grown in the second half a bit more. A lot more involved. Damian Lowe just getting passed around. I mean, what? So Bobby Reed is forwarding off, and so is Big Meeks. So Ronaldo Cephas and Kaheem Dixon on the pitch for Bobby Reed and Mikhail Antonio. Looks like Dixon is going to operate on this right-hand side. Cephas will be on the left and Nicholson through the middle. So about 9 minutes plus stoppages left. Throw into Mexico. Sanchez all the way back now to Montes. Here's Alvarado now, wide open down the right side. He cuts in on his left foot, trying to beat Lee. Lee stands him up now, being pressured now by Cephas as well. Good cross with the right foot, but cleared by Hector. Cephas chases, but Sanchez gets there first. He drops it all the way back to his goalkeeper. Now he goes long. I think everyone was offside, I believe. Jamali Waite out of his area. Goes long. Pretty sure Dixon was offside. And he was. It's going to be a free kick to Mexico. Just inside their own half. Now 8 minutes plus injury time. Another shot from distance there from Romo. Easy for Waite to deal with. All right, Hector. Time and space. All right, good ball. Come on, Dexter. Kaheem Dixon, 2 feet. He turns and looks up now. Beats one. Cuts inside. Plays it in field to Bowser. Tried the return. Bowser was definitely fouled on that channel J by Romo. Romo knows it too. So this is a free kick to Jamaica, about 25 yards out. Just on the little bit right of the goal. And that's a sure. Actually, it wasn't even Romo. It was Eric Sanchez, it looked like. Yeah, it was Eric Sanchez. Yeah, Alvarado and Sanchez just entered the field of play, people. So forgive me there. Didn't realize. So Shamar Nicholson looks to be the one behind this one. Casey Palmer would have probably been the other that would have wanted to have a look at this. Let's see if Shamar can get this one on target. Scored from a similar area versus USA once. It wasn't a free kick though. And Shamar puts that one in row Z. Shamar takes Shamar takes free kicks. Like when I've never seen him take a free kick. Jamali Waite clears with his left foot. Bowser can't win the header, but the second ball will come to Damian Lowe. Damian Lowe with a nice clip ball to Dixon. Dixon is inside the box. He cuts it back. Looking for a cross, looking for something. Ooh, and he tried to get his cross into the box. Not enough support in there, though. It was just Cephas at the top of the box and Nicholson. We need a goal. That could have ricocheted anywhere. It's a corner to Jamaica now. This is really getting to do or die time now. We need this equalizer, people. Here's the corner kick. Come on. Quality service now. Quality service. Who at the corner? Casey Palmer? Yo, wanna stop pushing them, man, and just make the play go on. Oh my gosh, Casey, man. Or Cephas? Why is Cephas taking the corner though? Like, wait, what? Bro, Casey Palmer take corners and free kicks for Coventry. And we're taking corners with Cephas and free kicks with Shamar. Why? Let the man take the damn set pieces, bro. We say if not no win, not good ball. Come on, Dixon. Score a goal, please. Blood fire. Yo, the man nah give up though. Remember. yo, the youth here. The man are full of belief, you know. Get over it, youth. Get over it, kid. Him say, come on, man. Yeah, one thing with Dixon, brother. The man full of action. Can't take that from him, brother. No matter how raw him is and how much more seasoning he would need, him definitely bring something to the game. Just move around lively, get on the ball, beat people, try things. Yeah, man. Like when try express himself at least. That's wonderful. And it's effective. So can't go around that. So it looks like Latiba there has pushed into midfield at this point. Casey Palmer has gone high up the pitch. That's a long diagonal, searching for Cephas. Will it get to him? Yes, he controls it. Back to the player. Lee drops it back. Now goes left. Looking to whip in a ball. He can't wrap his foot around it though. And it goes out for a goal kick. And now the Mexicans will start to... Okay, thought he was going to go down and say him hurt or something. Yeah, that is true, Travis. He's fearless. Fearless. That is a fact. Yeah, that like a spell of that spell from after we score the goal and it get disallowed till when them score, we just couldn't get a handle on the game, Star. That little time mash we up. Cephas has the speed but can't quite get to that one. Hurry up. So the shots have ballooned into Mexico's favor in this second half. 20-11 and 9 shots to 3 in favor of Mexico. So they have really dominated statistically in the second half. Here's Pinnock now with a super long throw. That's the second ball and the first ball won by Mexico. Good turn by Martinez there. And I think Damian Lowe just... I don't think he meant that, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he stepped on him just now. So we're into the 90th minute, people. It's really now or never time for us to get a result in this one. Damian Lowe point at the ball. So, yep, 89 minutes, 30 seconds. Jeez. See a couple Jamaican fans there mixed in between the Mexicans. It's like a husband and wife or boyfriend and girlfriend or something. Damian Lowe almost won the header there. Palmer pressing, can't win it. Here's Nicholson. Quinones with a flick, but won by Lowe. Good reverse pass to Palmer. And that is a good tackle by Sanchez there. Only 3 minutes of injury time, so half the amount we got in the first half. Low goes diagonal again. Dixon this time. Good first touch. Pushed back to Lee. Lee looking, probing, gives it back to Dixon's feet. Dixon plays it infield now to Pinnock. Pinnock finds Dexter. Dexter in some space. He's looking. Tries one from distance, and it was headed into the near post, and it is pushed around for a corner. Nicholson looks back at him as if, why are you trying that shot? But it was a good shot, deflected, and the deflection almost took it into the near post. So he took a chance from distance, got it on target. Vasquez leaning to the left with his shoulder, ricochets. They go short. Here's Cephas. Cephas with a good clip ball. It's cleared by the tallest man in the box, Montez. Hector gets to it first. Well done. Good reverse pass to Nicholson. Nicholson one time. Good flick from Low. Gets back to him. Flick back to Hector. Hector with a one-time cross. Ooh. Here's Low again. And Low jumped up and was taken out of the air, And the ref tells him to get up. Yo, what kind of challenge is that, man? Man, take Low out of the air, brother. Yo, look on that, no VAR. Look on that, VAR. Look on that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Will they even look at that? No. Here's a long throw again. Low can't quite get the flicked. I think Greg Lee is down with a head injury, but doesn't want to. Pinnock double teamed over there in the corner. Not much he could have done. And this one is about 30 seconds left. I mean, if Damian Lowe jumps and chest a ball, and a man jump from the side of him and take him out the air, why is that not a foul? Honestly. Don't foul. Foolishness. It's about 10 seconds left right now. I think Greg Lee is... Pump it long. Montez has won every one of those headers, man. And that's pretty much it now. It's 3 minutes and 22 seconds. This one is done. And the whistle is to his mouth, and that's it. Full time, Mexico 1, Jamaica 0. Arteaga with the strike. Lozano giving the respect to Hallgrimson there. Oh, man. A lot to break down in this one. I'm going to be totally honest with you people. That took all the energy out of me. From the time when I thought we went up 1-0 to it being disallowed, to the pressure that we were under for that 5-10 minutes before we conceded the goal. Tough one there. Jamaica 0, Mexico 1. Venezuela and Mexico top the group right now with 3 points. Jamaica, by virtue of conceding less goals, I think would be ahead of them, but I could be wrong on that. I think it's goals scored first. So that means Ecuador will be ahead of us, both on -1. 0 points. So we have Ecuador next. Top of the table teams, Mexico and Venezuela will play as well in the next match day of the group. So not the best start to the Copa for Jamaica. That is now 7 games played and still no points. I want to say no goals either, but I could be wrong on that. I know. Yeah, we do have no goals and we do have no points. So yeah, we've lost every game so far at the Copa. So yeah, 7 games without a goal, without a point. There were a lot that I saw today that makes me think that perhaps we can get some points in this tournament. Ecuador and Venezuela did play a very fast brand of football, but I don't think Mexico played a slow brand. And at times we were able to cope, and at times we even played better than them. So, that's hopefully we can build on this first performance. I think what this game probably showed me is that I don't think the coach really trusted his attacking subs enough, because to give both of those guys 10 minutes only, based on what I saw them do in the what I saw Dixon do for the most part, just the energy level that he brought and the impetus he brought to the game was something that was missing, in that stretch where we were kind of struggling. So, once the goal goes in, pull the trigger, man, make the subs. You know what I'm saying? Just why wait 10 more minutes after that? But look, hindsight will always be 2020. I'm not gonna do a post-match right now and analyze everything. This is literally going to just be just a short post game. I'm gonna pull up on the screen the stats, the raw data from the game, and I will take a few comments as well in the comment section. But more than likely, I want to let this one digest. I'm going to watch the game again before I do some kind of live show breakdown of this first game. Yeah, I enjoyed it though. I mean, even though we didn't win, but for long stretches of the game, I could hold my head high and say, yo, we're actually playing pretty good. So yeah, it was a tough one. Big up. Respect for subscribing. Yeah, man, just stay tuned, turn on the notification, because you don't know, we'll definitely be making the content from time to time. So just make sure you know when we're live. What the beating Halgrimson going to get now? Yeah, I think people are probably over exaggerate the beating, honestly, because I do think like a lot of the things Halgrimson did tonight were spot on. I thought that the changing of the system to the 3-4-2-1 for the most part worked. I think we did concede some spots on the flanks, but I am okay with that. I thought we controlled them until we tired a bit in the second half. For the most part, we controlled them through the midfield. I do think that because we kind of conceded the flanks, Mexico did a good job of, and we know this because that's what they do. They get to the byline and they cut the ball to the top of the area. And when the flanks are kind of overloaded, typically the central midfielders tend to spread and get closer to the wing. And so that spot on the top of the area is always, open if that's the case. And they're showing that offside goal again, which breaks my heart to see it again. But yeah, I think Dexter, I mean, honestly, I don't think Antonio thought that Dexter was going to whip that ball in so quick. I mean, it was such a rapid service. But yeah, Antonio, if he was a little more alert, could have potentially gotten back on side. But I don't think he was expecting Dexter to dig out that cross the way he did. Well, I said, through them while Mexico go through them, not call the penalty. Yeah, man, respect for the compliment on the commentary. This is not on Halgrimson at all. What are you saying? Hard loss to take, but we move. Yeah, we lose, brother. We lose. When I get 3-1 though, and Quinones never score. Change make too late, yeah, man. Yeah, that's something that I want to pull up on the screen before I leave. Let me just look at the actual stats of the game. Let's go back to Soccer Sofa score. You know why JD me here call it Soccer Sofa, and I may say Soccer Sofa and not even name so. So Sofa score. This was the rankings for the game, but I'm not going to look at the rankings right now. I don't want to skew my brain with no rankings. Let me just look at the stats. So this was the stats for the game. 62-38. So I think we improved that slightly. First half, I think it was 65-35. Yeah. Second half, we got better there. So I asked for it to get closer to 40, and it did. So good there from Jamaica. Expected goals, they had a slight advantage. One big chance for them, 20 shots to 13. Wait in the end had to make 6 more saves in the second half, so got much more busy in that second half. 4 saves made by their keeper, 76 on corners. So really and truly, we didn't threaten enough on the amount of set pieces that we had, but a lot of deep free kicks in their area or in their side of the field. And we also had 6 corners, and I just remember one of them where we actually got a shot somewhat close to target from it, and that was the Boza flick on. So need to do a bit better there with the service, maybe a little more variation. Even at the end there, we had that short corner that worked out, played short, see if was running behind and whipped it in. Maybe implement some more of that instead of just whipping it in every single time. That would be nice, just to switch it up. Total shots, as I said, ballooned out in the second half, 20 to 13, 9 to 4 as far as on target. Block shots were pretty even, shots off target pretty even. Shots inside box, they killed us 9-3. Pretty even outside the box. They missed their one big chance. Touches in the penalty area, 30 to 16. Fouled in the final third, we were fouled 3 times, them 2. Accurate passes, they pretty much almost doubled us up, 429, 233. Final third phase, still not connecting those passes enough for me, the 56% to their 72. Final third entries, we did a good job of evening that up. I think it was 41-21 at halftime. So we had the edge in the second half on final third entries, which is good. Long balls, pretty even. 63 for the entire game is not bad. I've seen Jamaica play somewhere they have like 90, 80 something. So not terrible. 57 for Mexico. Crosses, we attempted about similar. Both had 5 completed. Ground duels, we had the advantage, and aerials as well. Defending tackles 170%, not bad. Yeah, it really was not that bad of a game from us. Both keepers had one big save in the match as well. But one thing I do want to look at, though, is the substitution pattern. So, of course, Romo had to come in for Alvarez injured. There's the cancel goal on 52 minutes. I would say from that point until the 69th minute when they scored, Jamaica was definitely the second best. And in that time, we didn't really make any substitutions. As you can see, both teams made a double substitution on 68 minutes. They brought in Martinez for a bigger focal point up top, and also Rodriguez for Pineda. We took out Damari Gray, pushed Bobby Reed further forward, put Low in midfield, and Bernard. I'll be listening out for the post-match. If anyone asks, hopefully they ask about that substitution, because for me, Bernard was playing very well in today's match, especially defensively. So I was very surprised to see him come off. He even had a goal-saving tackle, I think right before he came off on Quinones. So, just was a bit surprising to see that sub made. But, first said that he was asking for it, couldn't continue. So I'll listen for the post-match and let you know what we get from that. So, what is the time now? It's 11:11. So, yeah, people, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not forwarding back out tonight to do a late-night post-match. I'm going to give this game its proper time. I'm not going to react in the moment. I've done my reaction live now. I'm going to watch it again, dissect it again, take my notes and everything, and I will forward back more than likely tomorrow and do a live show where we kind of do a post-match. Of course, Copa America will be happening tomorrow night as well. So I'll have the games going on. I won't be doing full commentary like I am today, but we'll definitely be referencing the games because I'm sure it will be on in the background. But this will definitely be more so a Jamaica-Mexico post-match breakdown. So look forward for that tomorrow. I'll make the thumbnail at some point and you'll see it posted. But yeah, the substitutions, people, as I was saying, we made that double sub. Then the goal came from Arteaga. Couldn't really clear out a set piece well enough, fell to the top of the box. Bobby Reed went to close. As soon as he closed, it was laid off to the player that Bobby Reed was marking, and he just made no mistakes with that left foot drive into the far post. Again, I don't think any keeper is saving that when it's struck that well and it's placed that well. So they also made 2 more substitutions on the 78th minute, and then we made our first attacking substitutions really in the 80th minute. So I have to agree with what Damien was saying as far as I would have made those subs. Me personally, I probably would have just made the 4 subs right there when Hector and Low came on. You could see that it needed some refreshing up in that area of the park. Yeah, so I think he did wait a little long for the attacking subs. Again, the low sub coming on, I think Low was always going to come on. I think Dimi was always going to get about 65, 70 minutes. So that might have been a planned sub to then push Bobby Reed more forward. But I'm pretty sure that Bernard Hector one wasn't planned. And I would love to hear the press conference to hear, what was the main reason for that, right? One day we are going to hold these Mexicans and kick off their face, man. I tell you. Yeah, man, love every time, man. Frankson said we have potential. I agree. The offensive change should have been made much earlier. I agree. MF, tough. Deserved a point in my opinion. Sandre said real talk. Is Dixon the same player from the schoolboy league that he posted a video with Whisper? I think they both had multiple goals in the video. Yes, that's the same Dixon. Dixon plays for another team than Whisper. But Dixon actually went back and played another year of schoolboy football while Whisper went to Chelsea. I don't think this is Halgrimson's fault, says Damien. We no business what anybody want to say. Dixon is a player. Yeah, man, he can play. He's very good. The coach not ready yet, says Skijic or Skejic, I'm not sure. But whatever that say, like the video and subscribe, because the first me I see you. So big up yourself. Tycoon, the coach, kill himself again. Dixon need to start next match. He might have threat towards goal. Gunner's boss said the coach was asked today. He made the right changes at the wrong times. All right, Gunner's boss, take out the belt buckle for the coach. He might forget beaten today, say MF. Fresh still not understand why him forget beaten. Explain the defensive subs at the time he did as opposed to offensive subs. MF, I think I think the low one was probably planned. I think he always probably planned to give Bobby a time further up the pitch instead of in midfield, and Low would come on for him. I think that was planned. The Hector for Bernard one, I have to think Bernard felt something because he was playing too well to take him off. And why would you change the back 3 in a nil-all? It just don't make sense. I mean, you'd have to think the coach really not good for think that sub wasn't forced. The Jam team was the best team, period. Dixon super sub, Sifa super sub. Jason, the coach, take too long to make the change. I agree with the attacking ones. He shouldn't have messed with the defense. Put on Dixon and Cephas to run at the Mexicans. Yes, I agree. I would have, when Low came on, I would have made the attacking subs as well at the same time. And I wouldn't have taken off Bernard. So, yeah, that's what I would have done differently. I would have just made those 3 subs at the same time. Best team picked by the manager. Subs didn't make sense to me. Changes didn't cause the goal. It's not about the changes causing the goal per se, Fresh. It's like the writing was on the wall that something needed to be changed. And, if you just make the change, because look, after the goal was disallowed, from that point right there until the goal was scored, we were on the back foot terribly. We couldn't get a hold of anything. So, Jason, what was that change about? Bernard sub, was he injured? Like, why disrupt? Yeah, Float, I am waiting for the post-match presser so I can get the confirmation. But as of right now, I'm going to say he's a pro-licensed coach, and that sub makes no sense without the man feeling some kind of injury or something. Or there was some pre-arranged thing where I can't play more than 70-minute coach because of this thing we have going on. I don't know. Fresh say he had to come off. Gray had to come off. I agree Gray had to come off. I think that was probably pre-planned. People are going to focus on them scoring after the change, but those are people with no ball knowledge. Goal wasn't any one person. Entire team was spread. Yeah, it had been coming, for being honest. I think that bulk of stats that made them have more shots and all of that, it all came from VAR time, from when we get the VAR goal to when them score. Them get all of them shot there, and saved by weight. All of that happened in that one spot. Looked like Bernard was injured. Yeah, Travis, I'm going to say it was forced. Had to be a force sub. Energy up front, the retired from first half. This one is all on the coach, Jason G. He has to take some brunt of it, for sure. For sure, because the attacking subs were needed. You could see that those balls, those passes that were in the channels that Antonio was getting onto earlier in the game, they were becoming less and less frequent that he was getting on the end of them. And I think that's just, man ran out himself, ran out him legs, Bro, if you're watching with Bernard in all our games we have played, he got sub. That tells me a lot. In every one him get sub, every single one. Don't think the changes caused the goal, but it was the way it happened. Should have brought on Cephas for Gray, though didn't understand taking off Bernard. Okay, so just straight swap instead of push Bobby up out of midfield. Just leave it and just don't bring on Lourdes up. Yeah, that's another shout for sure. Dexter with another masterclass. Yeah, he played well. I mean, he had a little stretch of time where Quinones got the better of him, but Quinones is a quality player, so you're not going to stop him the entire game. But I would say 90% of the time he got the better of Quinones. Bernard was injured, so be it. But should have energized the offense at that time as well. Yes, MF, I will agree with you there. Regardless of why him sub off Bernard, why is 80 minutes before you make some attacking subs? Bernard has been taken off in all the games, bro. He was carrying something. Oh, you're saying like the most recent ones. Okay, I got you. I understand. I overstand now. Came off at halftime and Dexter is no, he played the entire first game fresh. The entire first game. The one against Damrep. Did he come out? You sure? I'm gonna check. You could be right in a fresh, but I'm gonna check. Deshaun Bernard played the whole game against Damrep. He had to come off in Dominica though. Dexter was our best player. Agree. Yeah, glad him forward so early. Right about that. He's definitely, his trajectory is up. Believe me. Just saw my country lose while Bailey having a party. Yo, Bailey didn't have nothing to do with that last year. Nothing at all. What do people rate Lee? Because him strong. I think Jamaicans like strong people, And him bunks down people and him play very hard, tackle man hard and him something. But he's very cumbersome on the ball. I'll say that. We need to do better with set pieces. Totally agree. Yeah, I don't think Lee's a poor player, Dad, at all. But I don't think he's as good as we make him out to be. Like people telling me that it can be him or Amari Bell. I think Amari Bell is way better than him. Like it's like a couple of levels as well. Nana did his job. I like him in that role. Boy, Rob Smith, you not give up, brother. You love Nana in that role there. Hot Chili, there's a lot we need to work on. Trust me, that's true. Lee play good. Him just love pass to the keeper. I can agree with subbing in Cephas for Gray, but the subs didn't cost us that game. He needed to freshen up something up top fresh. Why you won't just concede that? Like you won't even concede that 1 point. Yeah, Lee was solid. He was solid. Fresh. I'm saying it was fault at all. 20 as well. Plays against at least 27. Lee played well today. Agreed about the set pieces. Yep. Why did keep saying we made 3 changes at the same time? Why did the commentators keep saying we made 3 changes at the same time? Not sure. It was 2 and then it was 2. Bernard in our last 3 games hasn't seen out 90 minutes. Fresh against Dominican Republic. He played the entire game. Look at it again. And that was 2 games before this. So that would have been in the 3 games. Yes, that's the only one, but he played that game. Rate him less than Dexter. Oh, well, then I must. But they don't come spot. True. They could. He could play left back too. You know, see how the man a whipping ball with him left foot and score goal with him left foot. Just look at how we challenge for balls. Look at our first touch. Look at how we clear balls. Inadequate. Nobody wants to dribble and shoot. Yeah, let the ball do the work. Very good and consistent. Yep. Pick up a sequence with Bernard these last 3 games. He can't play 90. Fresh, he played the full 90 in the first one. Maybe he picked something up in Dominica. Yes, that is true. I don't rate either. Corey, you don't rate none of the ball of them. So we should play with 9 man. They're the best we have. Less skillful players are playing the game now. Football has changed drastically. I don't even know if it's less skillful. It's just that coaches realize that all that skill can just be beat by 2 passes. So that's what they're coaching now. I think there's a reason why Brazil don't win a World Cup in a while, you know. So you didn't want Whisper and Bailey come on? Who, me? I mean, they can't. They're not there. Most likely planned. Yeah. That's what I said. I'm going to listen to the press conference, Manago. Really? Wow. That's unbelievable that they said that. Wow. I pick up a sequence with Bernard. Yep. Yeah, I disagree with that take, Dad, for sure. And you agree, but you think he was asked to do too much. Well, yeah, he had to collect the ball from the defense, move it forward, make tackles. Then when him come out of that role, the coach push him to go play more attacking. So, just, I don't know. All right, respect for the sub count, Fresh. We get some subs today. That's good. Make sure not like the video, people. And somebody drop a 1 super chat, no man. At 3 hours, me a streaming, no man. I am in Jamaica now watching with non-Jamaican, and everybody say the same. Jamaica man, I move slow, very reactive. We need action, fight. Mexican man, very hungry, like some mad dog. And a lane you don't live on. I grew up in an era of ballers, R9, Zizou. So when you think me grew up, when Puskas I play against Di Stefano, the same era I grew up in a pluggy steel. I think the defensive subs were definitely needed, but why take off Gray and put on 2 defensive players? Were we playing for a draw at the time? No, he didn't change anything about the amount of defensive players. All he did was move Bobby Reed into the position that Gray was playing before. That's all he did. So it was the same amount of attackers and defenders as before. It was just a different midfielder now. It was Damian Lowe and not Bobby Reed. And it was basically almost like for like on the back line. Fresh is telling me that it was some kind of injury. As I said to Fresh, I will listen to the press conference and see if it's mentioned, because I'm sure the substitutions will be talked about. Anytime you concede a goal so quick after subbing, anybody worth them salt in the press conference will bring that up. So we'll see what the answer say. Changed something though, didn't he? A box-to-box roller, I believe, doesn't have the tackling ability or stamina to do so. I thought he held his own for the most part. I mean, he did start to kind of tire, and him and Palmer got a little more stretched in that second half. But first half, I thought he was good, very good. Exactly. That's what I just explained. Them just want them money and that's it. Oh gosh, plug is steel, man. Again, I will say Bernard hasn't finished a game in the... Stop saying that, Fresh God. He played the entire first game. Please just let's hear me out, bro. Man, a big EPL baller. Whatever his role was, he played very poorly tonight. Poor first touches all night long. Boy, I don't know. I see the man a ping pass, turn per man, control ball, pass without a pressure. Yes, he was not flawless. But it's like you only remember when he messed up, because he did a lot of good things as well. Yeah, deflated me. Even the American announcers were praising the defense. No reason to mess around there. Yeah, Gunners boss, again, I'm going to listen to the conference because I have to think that Bernard had an injury or something. Thank you, Fresh. May I try to tell you for the last 5 minutes? If it's so easy for deflate, that's not good at all. We need to be a high on balloon. I see people in Instagram saying Low played poor. I don't think Low played poor. No, I don't think Low played poor. Yeah, Lee's a solid sub. Rob Smith, Nana was a bit wild, bro. My standpoint. He had a nice little ping pass over the top. Him did get in some tackles that were a bit crazy. And he did like rushing, and the man just passed the ball around him, which I told you would be an issue for him against a team like Mexico. Yeah, I know I'm very far behind. Okay, so I hadn't said that yet. Cool. Remember the World Cup game I asked if it was just me or Bowser. I was trying to run to take free kicks and do nothing good with it. Yeah, I don't know where this free kick from Bowser thing came from. I guess because him stature growing at the team and thing. Or maybe in a training him banging them in. I don't know. But I mean, I've seen Casey Palmer take free kicks for Coventry and him take the corner kick them whenever I play. So, and then Demi used to take the free kicks. You know, he set up low in the Gold Cup for that goal. And I saw Bobby Reed taking every free kick. Not one time. I think Demi might have took one corner out of all of them. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe in training him just do it better. I don't know. Agreed, Stefan W. True. Still waiting on Palmer. Man, them need to realize we have no creativity in the team. Also, Lee doesn't provide nothing attacking, just physical. We have no offense. I don't get it. Casey didn't have a bad game. Yeah, I don't think neither one of them play bad, to be honest. We need to realize we have no creativity in the whole team. No offense. We're just hoping for any little throw in our corner for a bounce up goal. Yeah, I was a bit pissed off that like every single throw from 70 minutes onwards had to be a long heave into the box. Like, we can't just throw it in, player 1-2 and get a better cross or something. Sorry, Fresh. May I beat you and I just threw me late. Can't agree. This doesn't do anything really well on the pitch. I think he turns out the pressure well. I think he retains the ball well. Again, as I said earlier about him, I just don't think in that deeper role he has enough incision or enough drive with the ball. I think that's the main thing. The good thing Reed did were not memorable at all, but the bad ones stood out big time. Well, I've known you all your life, and you're just that way, period, with football. If a man do 2 bad things and 7, or maybe not so much, 3 bad things and 3 good things, you're not going to say nothing about the 3 good things. You're just going to say, yo, the 3 bad ones, them more bad. And I used to rate that with you being my father because I never got complacent as a player because I could have scored a hat-trick and the first thing you'd have say is, but Jay, you remember the other 2 chances we did miss? So it was helpful as a youth still because you can take corners, that's why. Oh, yeah, I don't know. That was shocking. I was like, Cephas, what? Cephas ain't no clinical striker of the ball to be taking no corner. Gray didn't look interested tonight. Really? I think Gray looks like that a lot, Phil B, but him just normally score and do something. So when they're really too pre. But his body language is not the best. It has never been. You can see him play for Leicester, any team he ever play for. I just saw the man move. Long throw like, wow, Ethan Pinnock imitate Roy Delap, who used to play for Stoke. Man, I tell you, Gary Mess, that's for the match. For me, he's not the guy that's going to take us to the promised land. Wow. Bala kick say, he's not the guy. All right, ball a kick. Antonio was better than Nicholson on the pitch, and he still got sub. I think that was more tiredness, and I think that was more picking people that can't play and saying you're taking them for support. Put damn players in the team, man. That shows how low quality C4Cs can't cross a ball or take corners. Score 3 and miss 2, may I tell you. Yeah, Damien, I don't know where I'm going, so it's the truth. But again, I'm thankful because it made me not be complacent. You know, I wanted to score every time so that Daddy couldn't say. But if I did score every time, he would have said, boy, me never run back on that player. He would have find something. But that's good. Lembe Kisa and Bernard was the best player. Yeah, they were. All right, people, listen. Them time there, 3 hours and 36 minutes. I want to just give a massive respect to all the people that moved it forward and enjoy the stream with me. It wasn't the full enjoyment we wanted. Didn't get the 3 points. Didn't even get a point. But a 1-0 loss to Mexico. I think at spells we looked pretty good. I think Mexico, if you're really being honest, in the end, based on the runner play, probably deserved to get the 3 points. But if we had drawn the game, I don't think Mexico could have been that upset either, because we did have our fair share of entries and openings and, instances in the game where we looked like we could do something. So back to the drawing board for game 2. As I said before, people will have Ecuador next. They will be without their captain. Hopefully that's something we can use to our advantage. Hopefully all the boys can recover in time. Bernard had to come off. Didn't look too comfortable coming off the pitch. The players that played the full game, they can get in recovery fast and get ready for the next game. It is going to be a travel day. It will be interesting. I'm hoping that they travel right now, tonight, and get there. But maybe they might travel tomorrow. I hope they don't, but maybe they might travel tomorrow. But yeah, big up on yourself, people. I'm not going to speculate no more. I'm not going to think about this no more. We lose the game, so it go. I want to bless up everyone that was in the building today. Again, massive respect. Smashing up the like button. We're not getting a super chat today, but I'm not going to hold it against the people. It's all good. I got some subscribers today, which is the big plus. So yeah, man. Respect to everyone that check in, and respect to all of the fans them who still are going to stick with the team. And yeah, we're going to do a bigger analysis tomorrow, people. I'm going to watch the game again and actually really figure out what going on. All right, people. So bless up on yourself and big up until tomorrow, people. Respect again. Jason Gooner TV, and we're out of here, people.